Greetings everyone, and welcome to another CLG Battle Report. Alright, Matt and I here today to bring you something new to the channel, but it's always been a love of ours, and that is some Flames of War, version 4.
Version 4, yay.
We've been playing since 2, 1, somewhere in there?
2 for me.
Yeah, way too long. So we're going to play some Flames of War today. Caveat to all of our videos, we're probably going to make some mistakes.
We will.
We will.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's no probably, we will. We used to play this very heavily in version 2 and version 3. Kind of fell off a little bit for version 4, and we're picking it back up a little bit.
Too many games.
Too many games. This has always been in my top 5, so we're trying to push this again. But it's been a long time since we played. We played a couple games off camera just to remember how to roll dice. So we will make mistakes. It happens. Let us know what we messed up. But let's do the standard. We're going to show you the armies. We haven't rolled for mission yet. We're going to take care of that. We'll show you the table. We'll get deployed, and we will get rolling some dice. Alright, and here we are, the Fightin' Finns. So I probably should have mentioned in the first part of the intro video that we are doing mid-war, 100 points. So we have Finnish versus US, which we'll show you in a second. Odd matchup, I know, but these are the armies we wanted to play, so there we go. But here is my 100 points of Finnish. We'll go through. So in my company force, my main force, we have the headquarters. We have 2 infantry platoons of 9 stands. We have 2 45 millimeters, and we have some Maxim machine gun platoons. That is all I have in my core. And then actually in my support, we have a Pioneer platoon, so there are 2 flamethrowers in there. We have some 75s. We have some 76s. Anti-tank obviously, and then we have some 120 millimeter mortars with an observation outpost, and then we have the heavy duty brunt force armor core of the Finnish force. We have some BA-10s, we have some T-26s, and you got to bring the BT-42s. So and then I also had 2 points, so I paid for a close defense, which allows one of my infantry platoons or AT guns to get a +3 and firepower 1 against top armor if they get assaulted, or if I decide to be brave enough to assault some armor. So standard story for the Finns in mid-war, very light on armor. T-26s are 1 armor all around with an AT-7, so I don't really have a whole lot of armor, which is why you see a lot of AT guns to hopefully stem the tide of whatever has been brought up against them. But that is 100 points of Mighty Finns. Most of my stuff is going to be, fearless, careful, I think, for my entire force. So mid-war, they've already been fighting a long time. They're ready to go. So let's see what we are up against.
Okay, so for the US, we have just a basic rifle company. Yeah, rifle company. So we have the HQ here, which is just, 2 regular dudes. Everything in this force, the rifle platoons are confident green, which is just wonderful, and aggressive, so they're hit on 3s. So we have the 2 rifle platoons, which are 10 stands each, plus I added a bazooka and a light machine gun to each one of those. We also have, as part of the core force, the 37 millimeter anti-tank platoon and a mortar platoon. And then for support, we have the 105s, we have the P40s, which I'm using the Blood Red Skies models.
Blood Red Skies, yeah.
Don't tell Battlefront. We've got 3 M10s, which often save the day for me, and then we've got 4 M4 Shermans, which also sometimes save the day. And that's pretty much it for the US mid-war force.
Alright, so they're all off to pick mission. We got the battle plans up. I'm going Defender, obviously, and you are...
Defender.
Defender also.
If you're taking mid-war confident green rifles, I don't think you have much
Yeah, and I
option.
don't have really much of a mechanized force, so I gotta be defender. So we're both picking defend. So if you would like to roll off to see defend, which one we are actually doing.
Okay. One.
A one.
Breakthrough.
Breakthrough. Okay.
So
So,
we've got to roll to see who attacks.
yep.
So, I guess.
All right. So I rolled a 4. So we, the Finns are the attackers. We are going to play some breakthrough. We will show you the table, go over the mission real quick, and then we will get rolling. All right. So here is our table set up. Fairly basic. We're coming from playing a lot of bolt action where you need a lot of terrain to Flames of War, where you want terrain but you don't want it overstuffed. So basic terrain rules. The walls here and over there we're saying can be seen and fired over. It's just the standard concealment, bulletproof cover. Standard rules for area terrain. There. There's some trees there.
Cover
Trees there.
for infantry, correct? Maybe not for vehicles.
Yeah, because 50% would be seen for vehicles. The field is just there for aesthetics, and you're going to be in the walls anyway. Buildings are normal buildings. Ruins are normal ruins. All the standard terrain rules apply, which we might forget some stuff and have to look at it, but that is okay. So there we are, just a little quiet village that has been shelled a little bit. And that is going to be the table. We will set up objectives and initial deployments and show you how that all looks here next. Okay, we are deployed. There is a lot of stuff on this table, so we'll go through some things. First off, we're doing breakthrough. Matt is the defender. He picked this table quarter and that table quarter, very heavily terrained quarters to help dig in a little bit. I picked this table to have the objectives. We see one objective here. We see the other objective there, which put me over here, which I picked the most open quarter to deploy in, but I had thought process behind that of I have a lot of stationary guns, and this quarter would be great to deploy in, but since I have to get to the next one anyway, I would have no lines of fire, so that is what we chose. So, couple things first before we actually laid stuff down is Matt has 2 artillery pieces. So he's got his pre-deployment there from the mortars. And your other one is sitting right there along that fence line for his artillery.
That's for the 105s, yes.
Yeah, for the 105, which really kind of screwed me a little bit. And we'll show that here in a second. I have one here that is for my artillery, my 76 millimeter. And I placed my other one right here, which is for my mortars. So that was all the pre-deployment stuff. And then, Matt, you want to go through, since you're standing over there, let's go through your deployment real quick.
So I put 1 unit of infantry right here, hopefully going towards that objective. My 105s are right here, covering his deployment area and hopefully covering at least one objective. The other infantry unit is right here. I've got to figure out if they're going to just stay in their foxholes or go closer to the objective or try to get to the building. We'll see. The mortars are in the back there, and the HQ are here in the ruins.
Yep, and then you have in reserve.
I have 37 millimeter anti-tank guns in ambush.
Okay.
I have M4 Shermans and M10s in reserve, and I have my P40s.
Okay. And the P40s aren't in reserve, right? They're just an off-table
Correct.
asset.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And to my very tightly packed murder zone, all my stuff here. So I have to keep 1 unit in reserve. I am keeping an infantry unit in reserve. And actually I'm keeping, the way I set it up, I didn't realize I grabbed it that way. I'm actually keeping my pioneers in reserve. So they're going to be my 1 unit in reserve for scattered delays. Or no, just delayed reserves. So they're going to come in turn 3.
I think you have scattered delayed. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, mine are delayed either way, turn 3. You'll start rolling for your reserves
I
turn
have
1.
immediate reserves,
Yep.
and I'm also really regretting not putting my mortar marker somewhere in this mess. Thinking
Yeah.
that he was going to go for the objective right away, not realizing that he wouldn't make it that far in turn 1. So
Yeah, so my deployment, I'm going to first start by this really hurt me. He was talking about the this maybe should have been in further in my deployment zone instead of right on my line. But that kept me from putting all this stuff here because moving 8 inches is still going to be. So now I'm foot slogging back here. So we're doing breakthroughs. So everything starts in foxholes, concealed, go on the ground, all that kind of stuff. So let's go over my stuff. I got my 75s here. Pointing down, maybe hopefully do some work to his artillery. T-26 is ready to roll up. All my stationary guns, my 75s, my 120s. To over here. We got my machine guns, hopefully trying to put some cover fire down there. My observer, which really isn't going to do much this game. My 245s. Then I got my BT-42s, BA-10s ready to roll out and spearhead. Which spearhead didn't work at all in this because I was already too close to his deployment. And then we got my 2 blobs of infantry that are going to try to truck out here. I really didn't deploy 100% ideally how I wanted to, but we'll see what happens with that. So that is everything deployed. Attacker has first turn. What we're going to do with this is basically we'll do all the movement off camera, come back, show you where everything moved to, and then do all the spicy rolling on camera, and go from there. But so that is deployments. We are ready for turn 1. We have a little gray die in the center there that we will use to keep track of the turns. I cannot score the objectives until turn 6. So it's, do we bum rush it and dig in and hold our ground, or do we do a slow slog and see what happens? So we shall see what comes from there. Alright, that's it. We will move for turn 1. Alright, turn 1 finished movement is done. T-26 is rolled up. Not a whole lot. BT-42s rolled up. BA-10s did a tactical dash. I'm sorry, cross-country dash of 10 inches. And then infantry moved. The command moved, which I think I forgot to point them out in deployment. That's my command headquarters there. That's pretty much it. All my stationary guns stayed stationary, and we are going to get into firing for all that now. Alright, so first what we're going to do is the Maxim machine guns over here. We're going to fire down in on this infantry here. There's 4 of them. It's 6 shots each. I don't have enough dice, so I'm going to roll 2 at a time here. So 6 shots. Now you are basically hit on threes with everything, right? Because you're aggressive.
Yep, but concealed.
Yep, concealed and on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it to
5s.
5s, and let me check range. This is all stuff we should have figured out already. You're within obviously 16 inches, so should be 5s. Here's the first 12. One, 2, 3 so far. So, up to 3. Here's the next 12. 4, 5. Well, that was enough to pin them.
Okay.
So they're pinned. So 5 hits total.
Yep.
You get. Oh, and I always forget. Now we're new to Flames of War, so I always have to pick my primary target, which is going to be the bazooka.
Okay.
So you have to distro from there.
Yep. All right. So let's put hits on the ones that are probably easiest to see.
Yep. First one has to go on the Zook because that was my primary. Yep.
But I could potentially make that a mistaken target.
You can make it a mistaken target if you'd like.
So let's do that for the 5. Mistaken target. So how do I do that? Do I roll a save first? We're going to try to roll a mistaken target for the bazooka, needing a 3 up.
3 up.
Yep.
Got it.
So I'm just going to move it back to this team here.
Okay. And then you get your 3 up saves.
Yep. So this guy, no. He's good. This guy over here, no. He's good. And one more. No. So we got 3 fails. Not good.
All right. Firepower. 6 up because it's small arms. Nothing.
All right.
Okay, but you got the pin on them.
Yep.
Which I will take. All right. So BT-42 is next going to fire in on that center guy there. Still concealed, gone to ground, and I am slow firing, so needing 6s.
Got 1.
Got 1. So 3 up, and it is brutal, so you have to re-roll that save.
Okay. Haha.
Womp womp. Okay. That is them there. Next up, we have my 75s, sorry, 75s, big boys, firing down at his artillery. Dug in, gone to ground, and over 16, needing 6s. And I got 1. So your gun save is probably a 4 up
Let's see.
on your artillery.
Yes, save is a 4 up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 3.
Firepower test and failed. Lovely.
Am I pinned from that or no?
You're not pinned because they're not considered artillery.
Okay.
All right, next I have 226s that have line of sight down on artillery again. Again, concealed, gone to ground, and they are overworked. So nothing there as well. Trying to hurt that artillery, it just does not seem to be going well. 45s into that infantry on the corner there. 2 shots, needing just 5s. That is 2 hits.
Okay.
And then so first one on there, and then you can splash to wherever.
Put the other one on that guy right back here. So first save, nope. Second save,
Yes.
yes.
So 1. That's dead. Look at that. That's dead infantry stand.
Bye bye.
45 decided to hammer a little bit there. And I don't think we're gonna check some distance for some infantry there, but then it's gonna come to the big booms artillery. 1 lone infantry rifleman is gonna try to fire down. He hits on a 5.
Uh-oh.
Can he snipe a guy? Possibly, needing a 6, small arms. No, that's a 1. Alright, so that is, I think, all my small arms type stuff done. I'm gonna see about moving my artillery ranged in markers here. Okay, I have moved my mortar range to there, so we're gonna try to range in. We said that this building is not considered tall terrain, because it's just ruins. So needing a 4 first attempt. Misses. Second attempt. Misses. Third attempt, maybe. Misses. Outstanding. So that marker's not there. Alright, so artillery is going to attempt to re-range in there. I am clipping tall terrain. So needing a 4. And we discussed off camera that I used my artillery observer. That is right there in the corner. But he failed on all 3 attempts for the mortar back there. So now I'm just going to direct line of sight with the artillery to there. Needing 5s because of tall. Gets it on the first. Alright, so let's see what we actually clip. I think that's gonna be that many.
You going from these artillery?
So yeah, it goes from that artillery.
Okay, I think you might be shortchanging yourself a little bit. I think that's a little bit better. So you're definitely getting that guy, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get
7 dudes?
Maybe it's 6. Let's see. I can't tell if you get the back one.
No, I'm not getting the back. Nope, so 6.
6.
Okay. These tables are a little too high, sometimes it's hard to see. Alright, so I'm getting 6. So those 6 there. So let me see what I actually hit with them.
Yeah. So just mark them.
Oh, die down. Alright, and you're hit on
3s.
3s. And it was first attempt, so nothing there. So 3 of them took hits out of that.
And that's up to me to determine.
Yep, yeah, you can determine any ones that were under.
We'll take them off those 2. And I guess we'll take it off this guy in the back, maybe.
Okay.
Or why don't we just take it off this guy who can't see a damn thing anyway?
That's hugging the building for dear life.
Alright, so 3 up saves. First guy. No. Jeez. Fell on a lot of saves. That dude. Good. And the guy in the back. No.
2. Jeez. Okay, firepower checks. That is 1 dead.
1 dead. Okay, we'll just take the guy in the front off.
Okay.
Leaving the bazooka hanging out by himself.
That's alright. He's great at defensive fire against infantry. I think that is going to be it for me for firing. Obviously no assaults. So we will go to bottom of turn 1 and get some things done here for the US.
Okay, so the first thing I've got to do is try to rally that pinned down unit.
Yeah, these guys have been taking a beating.
Which I think they are rallied on...
A 3. They are determined.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's your headquarters. Where's your infantry one? Is that? Well, you rolled a 1 either way.
Yeah.
But you can re-roll it because your headquarters is right there. And you rolls a roll on.
So they're still
I
good.
like these dice.
Okay.
So that was the only rally you had to do because they weren't hit with that. Okay.
Yeah, so next I've got to reveal ambushes.
Just bringing an ambush. Where's the 45s coming
I
in?
think, yeah, 37.
37s. I keep calling them 37s or 45s because I have 45s.
Yeah.
You got the 37s.
Yeah, just 37. But I think a tree line right here against these BTs is probably
Look at that. That's
as
a
good
shock.
as it's going to get. And they'll immediately get 2 shots each. So why not?
Yeah, because I moved my mortar. I knew that. I knew as soon as I moved my mortar, I should have kept it there.
And let me make sure.
Should have kept the mortar there. That was my fault.
Within cohesion, yeah, they're good. Okay, so we'll just put them
Surprise! Line of 37s in the tree lines.
right there. Yep.
Okay, so those have been revealed.
Now we've got to roll for reserves and see if we get one.
You got one shot.
Nope.
Nope. Keep rolling those ones.
And aircraft.
The planes.
No aircraft either.
Hey, you got a little better there.
Time to figure out how I'm going to move.
Okay, so that's all the starting stuff. We'll get to moving.
All right, we're going to start with the shots from the 37s
Sneaky
against the
30s.
BTs.
My poor BTs.
So the BTs are hit on 4s.
Fours, yep.
That's long range, which means 5, so that's going to be 8 shots.
8 shots on 5s.
8 shots on 5. We've got 8 dice. 2.
Okay.
For all that. I guess that's not awful.
Well, front armor is only 2 on a VT-42, so what's your AT on those things?
AT is 7.
7. Alright, well.
But it's at long range, does that affect
You're
the
saying
AT?
there's a chance, yes.
Does it mean the AT is -1 at long range?
Yeah, I get basically a +1 in my armor.
There you go.
So I'm armor 3. So the guy on the left is going to be
Shakes it
good.
off.
Guy on the right is, that's a 6.
To a
so
7 for me.
possible firepower check. Firepower is a 4, so just a bailed out BT-42 on the right. Let me get a marker for that. So, bailed out BT-42. You scratched the paint on my babies.
I did.
The pride of the Finnish force.
So now I've got mortars or artillery. If I were to use the artillery in the ranged in spot,
You're going to hit a couple 26s.
yeah, I'm just trying to decide if it's worth it or if I should try to...
That was my gamble. Do you take the bait and
So-
hit a couple T-26s, or do you prioritize?
Yeah, 2 T-26s. I mean, technically, if I hit
Top armor's
2 of
1.
them, if I hit 2 and knock them out, that's something. The other option would be direct fire. But it's
Which
only
would give
1
you-
shot each, and I would only have 1, I guess 2, 3 of the 4 actually having a shot. Although I guess this one could direct fire, but it has to be against the same unit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So either 3
That's
shots.
a tough one. 3 shots needing, I don't know what the range is there, but at least 4s. If it's over 16, it's 5s.
Yeah,
Or
that's not worth it.
2 already ranged in where you can just roll the hit.
Or try to rearrange in
Or
on
rearrange in
something
on
in this mess over
That
here.
blob.
Tell you what, let's worry about the mortars first,
Okay.
because they're ranged in on an objective that
You can fire right there.
it's not going to hit anything. So the other option is a 40-inch range. So I've got enough range to really hit pretty much anything back
Yeah.
here, except for the mortars, heavy
Yep,
mortars.
as long as
back.
you have line of sight to them, which...
So I think my best option might be to try to hit one of these infantry blocks. And is there a difference between these 2 infantry units?
They're exactly the same type of platoon. So we got the
Okay.
guys up front in potato fields and the guys in the back that have like the shattered trees and stuff.
Okay.
They're both 9-man infantry. They're exactly the same.
Okay.
I wanted to put my pioneers out, but I forgot and put the other infantry out and kept the pioneers in reserve. So no
I guess
flamethrowers in there.
I'm going to try to range in on this center dude here
Okay.
in that.
You are clipping tall terrain by doing that, which is a
So I guess I'm better off ranging in on this.
yeah.
guy.
Well, it's a plus. It'd be a +1 harder too. So
So yeah, I'll range in on the guy over on the
because
edge.
your skill is green as a 5, so yeah, you would need a 6 to do that if you hit the trees. So you're ranging in on the guy on the side there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's straight 5. First attempt, no. Second attempt,
Second attempt. Got it.
crappers. Okay. So how many of my poor boys you hitting?
Probably a good amount. All right. So we're hitting 1 over here in that unit, and other than that, we're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So 7 of the infantry, and then my my observer. So the
Okay.
observer's at least he's dug in and gone on the ground because he's just an observer. But
Okay. So what am I hitting you on?
So I am 4s on everything. And it was second attempt, so it's going to be 5s.
So here's the observer first. The observer's
hit. Okay.
And then everybody else.
Needing 5s.
3.
3. Okay.
So they're pinned too.
They are, 'cause it was artillery either way. Serenading by somebody walking by. At least it was a good song.
Why do people walk by with boom boxes and phones playing music?
So 3 up on him. He's good.
He's good.
Guy in the front. Good. That was 5. Sorry, I always forget I'm holding a camera. I need to actually show stuff. Good. And this guy here. Good. But observer and those guys are pinned. So you just
doesn't matter much for the observer, but
yeah, but you just stymied a little bit of my guys pushing the front there.
It made you have to roll dice.
So there we go.
Okay.
Mortars doing what mortars do. And then where was that? Here was arranged in.
Yes,
Which dude was that on him?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and the artillery, their skill is a 4. So do I worry about just trying to hit these 2 BTs over here, or what are these,
T26s.
2 T26s, or do I move it and try to hit either some infantry or some artillery? Decisions.
It's tough because you know that those tanks are coming for you next turn.
Yeah.
But is it better to start ranging in and start hammering some of my stationary stuff while they're still alive?
Well, what are your T26s hit on?
They're going to be forced to hit on. Yep.
So I either have 50% chance of taking out 1 or having a good chance to take out 1.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is with ranged in, you get 2 of them. We go right to firepower check against my top armor of 1, or yeah, you change it in direct fire.
In which case I still use my skill, correct? To range in?
No, if you're direct firing, it counts as you shoot at me, it's my hit on.
No, it would be to range in with bombardment.
Oh, to range in bombardment? Yeah, if you range in, it's your skill.
So I have a 50% chance to change the range in. But I kind of feel like I need to take out these T26s if I can right now and worry about the infantry later because they've got to go a distance and get through some stuff before. So I guess we'll try those T26s.
You're going to stay ranged in on the 2-2?
Yeah, I suppose so.
2 T26s, that's a tongue twister.
Over here, so yeah, I'm hitting 2. And just missing an infantry.
I was going to say, unless it got bumped, I tried to. Alright, so they're automatically hit. So,
right.
Well, no, so they're under. Now you have to roll. Yeah, they're under. Now you have to roll to hit. Sorry.
Right. So you got 1?
So you got 1. And it's, what's your AT and bombardment?
The AT is 3.
Alright, top armor is 1. That's a possible destroy. Firepower. That should be a destroyed T26.
So
doesn't matter. Yeah, if you want that one in the back there, yep.
Okay.
And they're long ones because they're. I have to whisper and say this. They're 3D printed models.
We won't tell.
Well, the problem is I didn't start using T26s until version 4, and they don't make new ones of them, and I need 12 T26s, and I wasn't paying $13 a pop for them with their old resin ones. So.
All right, so we did the artillery from the mortars and both the 105s.
Yeah.
And we did the
37s fired.
So
How
the
about
only
some
thing I
infantry?
have left to actually do some damage is the infantry that are pinned down here.
Yeah.
The bazooka is out of range. He's only got an 8-inch range, and he's just barely out from.
I'm gonna say I did that
from the pinned down one.
I'm gonna say I did that on purpose, but I actually did not measure that at all. I moved them.
And I guess I can't put rifle teams shooting at a bailed out team, can I?
No.
Yeah.
No,
too
because
bad.
it's firing on the tank.
All right. So we.
I mean, what's the? Well, anti-tank is 1 on a carbine. Never mind. I was thinking if it was 2, they're only armor, or they're armor 2 up front. Never mind. You could actually hurt the T26s possibly with AT2, which is just sad. But you know.
I think I'm more focused on infantry right now, especially when we got these big hordes of infantry that are moving and no longer in foxholes.
Yeah.
So anything up to 16, right?
Yep, anything up to 16.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in range.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
And this is a light machine gun, so
He should have a longer range.
And yeah, so it'll be 5. And I guess we'll also check and see if the HQ dude's in range. No. So we got 5.
5 shots. 4's base. 4's normal, and it's within 16.
And then the LMG, I believe, has 4 shots.
Your card's over on the other side for infantry.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Depends on. I think LMGs are
4, 5.
5.
He's got 5.
Okay.
But he's at moving rate of fire, correct? Because he's still
Yes.
in?
Yep.
So he's down to 2.
2. Okay, and you can roll them all together, so because it's all just gonna be straight 4s at this point.
Okay, so we got 7 shots and hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
And that's 3.
3. Okay. I'm assuming that lead dude was the first target.
Sure.
Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3 to roll.
Okay.
3 up save. He's good. Yeah, he's dead. And yep, that one's dead. And then the one in the back is good.
Okay.
So 1 dead, finish stand.
And that's it for my turn, I believe.
Okay, so end of turn 1. The Finns are trying to push aggressively, but we're cornered in the back there, and we've gotten stymied a little bit up here.
And these guys are no longer gone to ground. Right?
They are no longer gone to ground. If they fired, these guys aren't gone to
And
ground.
the artillery are not.
Yep, and the artillery. So, forced him to pop his ambush early and survived it, which I was not expecting. And we're going to start to see a slog here in the front pretty soon. And he's smartly pushing over just to dig these guys into this infantry or this objective to see what happens. So there we go. We'll clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up, and we'll get to turn 2. Top of turn 2. I have a couple things to roll for. I got to remount a BT-42, and I got 2 pin down units. So first, the BT-42. All my stuff is fearless. Nope, he's happy just hiding behind. I got that that platoon right there, needing a 3. There, ooh, where's my command?
He's back here.
Yeah, he's back there. He's not with. Is he within 8 of them? He is within 8 of that platoon. Thank you. All right, reroll for him. There we go. He yells at him sufficiently, and the observer, who doesn't really care, but will he get yelled at? He's within 8 too, I believe. No, it doesn't matter either way before I even measure. Okay, so not that great, but there we go. Let's get to movement. All right, turn 2 movement for the Finns is over. T-26s are still pushing up aggressively, leaving their poor smoldering friend behind. This infantry actually started to shift this way a little bit, kind of noticing a weak spot over here with the artillery, and maybe they can do something there. And just so I don't get too bogged down up front there. That being said, the BT-42s pushed forward with the infantry still in support of them, trying to get out of that zone right there for being shot at. And then my BA-10s decided that they were going to be crafty and tried to do a blitz move on a 3-up because they have a special skill for that, and they failed, so they just did a normal move on up. So we have to remember that when they fire, that they attempted and failed a blitz move. So that is it. Fairly aggressive for me as far as movement goes, but I'm also trying to push up since he did not roll for reserves or planes or anything right now. As I say, try to spread out my force a little bit, but just now intermingled a beautiful target for him right there. But that's okay. That's what infantry does. All right, let's go to shooting some stuff. We're going to start over in this quarter for some shooting. BA-10s are going to fire in at your 37s. Normally a 3 to hit. You're concealed, so it goes to a 4. They're overworked, goes to a 5. They failed a blitz mission, goes to a 6. 3 shots. Hey, I got one. So the dude on the end obviously was the primary target there.
Okay. They have a save 3 up.
3 up, yeah, because they're a small gun.
And hey, I made a save.
Okay,
all right.
look at that.
Do they count as pinned because they were hit by it?
No, because it wasn't artillery. Yep.
Okay.
So 2 BT-42s firing in on them. 3s, 4s to hit. Overworked is 5s. I think they are overworked. All my stuff is overworked. Oh, they're slow firing with direct, so same thing. So one hit there again.
All right.
And that was direct, so it was not. But it is brutal. Well, never mind anyway.
Yep.
And you're in foxhole, so they are... It's a 2-up firepower, because it's a big old gun. There we go. So one dead.
Got a 2. Doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I guess we'll just take the guy in the end.
Yeah, that works for me. So there we go. Knocked out one, but not where I wanted to be at this point. And by the way, I think I cheated you there anyway, because I rolled 3 and that dude wouldn't have been able to see. So
well, they didn't.
They failed anyway, so
Yeah.
lessons learned. Alright, let's go to 4 infantry up front are going to fire in at their infantry, needing 4s. Got 2. And I picked closest target there, so you got 2.
Okay. Guy in the front, saved. Guy in the back, saved.
Cool. They're pinned anyway, but we're going to keep stacking them. Speaking of, let's get some machine guns firing at them. Alright, machine guns firing straight into that bazooka. 24 shots, because they're not pinned and there's 6 of them over there. Here's the first 12.
Ugh.
Holy. We probably should say what I needed. We were under 16 last time, right? So it's 3s, it's going to be 4s because you're no longer gone to ground.
Correct.
So it's 4s.
Wouldn't have mattered because there are no 3s in the roll.
Dude. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 so far.
There's only 1 4 there, so it would have been 8.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not really much of a difference.
So 9 so far. Here's the other 12. This is on camera, so people can say I'm not cheating. So I say so far 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 total. 16 on those infantry. We're going to test how good they dug their foxholes.
All right.
So you got to lay them out first.
So they're going to be on everybody.
Yeah, the first one has to be on a Zook. My machine guns never do anything, any game. This one there.
We'll determine that guy.
So possible?
1 possible. I'll just roll them all in.
Yeah, roll them all and then we'll go from there.
1 possible on the HQ. LMG, save these, please. All right, good. The LMG's good. We got that. Bazooka, you're probably useless anyway. 1 possible there. He's good. And he's back. He saves. Guy in the front. Saves.
I think this
And this guy back
infantry unit's going to be the MVP of the game for you, though.
Let's hope.
Alright, so we will start up front,
Okay.
needing a 6 because of machine gun. Oh, he's dead. I'm going to keep rerolling this one. Bazooka. No. Command. No. And last infantry. Yes.
Ooh, got 2.
Got 2 out of that. Alright, and they're obviously pinned.
They're double pinned.
Yeah, too bad they don't have that rule anymore. So there we go. That was useful. That is everything on this side of the table. We're going to go over and switch to the next side of the quarter. 4 shots with the T-26s into the artillery, needing 5s because of overworked in concealments. That is going to be 4 hits.
All right.
So-
Can they see each one, or?
I'm trying to get line of sight here. So I don't think I can see that one on the far left.
So you're gonna have basically.
Yeah, but each one, actually, you know what? I think I screwed you a little bit there. Because I don't think this dude has a target to anything. I thought I could see that far right one, but now that I'm looking at it from over here, it would have only been 3 hits.
Okay. So,
Luckily, I rolled all hits, or else I would have re-rolled that for you. But yeah, I can't see the far left one, and that back guy would not have had a shot.
all right.
Apologies.
So
Okay.
my saves are 4 up.
Yep.
First one, no.
Possible.
Second one, yes.
Yeah.
Third one, no.
No. All right. So 4 up firepower. Guy on the right. No. And the other one. Yes.
Got 1.
Got 1 out of that. So next is going to be my 2 75s, and are going to try to put a little more work on them. They can see the 2 on the right. Needing 3s, 4s because of concealed, 5s because of long range. 2.
You said you see the 2.
These 2 here can see the 2 on the left, or closest. That one and that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Saves. He's good. No.
Not
Possible.
firepower. It's a big boy and hits on a 6, so dead. Hey, they're out of cohesion now. Look at that.
Yeah, luckily they're not moving. But they're less effective now, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, now you're down to a 2-gun battery. So speaking of batteries, we're going to have my artillery that is still ranged in over there. Repeat bombard.
Well, they need a morale check at the end of the turn. Or the beginning of mine.
So back to our conversation there we had off camera. So 2-gun teams, he's still good. He's in good spirits. He is obviously reduced for bombardments firing now because it's a smaller barrage, but he's still technically in good spirits there. Doesn't have to get in cohesion unless he's moving. So artillery is going to repeat back on there. He's got the ones marked, but I got to just so we knew who we were actually hitting. So 4 with a repeat bombardment. Will 3s hit you because it's just a straight repeat? Yeah. So 3s will hit you. So.
Yep, hit on 3s.
Yep. So all 4 hit. Infantry saves with 3. Yep.
All right. So first guy, it's good. Command team, good. At the back, CLMG is good. And that infantry team is good.
Look at that, they're good.
Now we're getting some saves.
Yeah, there's triple pinned. Can't be pinned anymore. Alright, now I gotta figure out actually where my mortars are firing because they did not range in last time and now I'm getting danger close to over here. So let me see what they're gonna do. Alright, so my mortars are gonna try to range in right here. Let's see what I can do. First attempt, no. Second attempt, no. Third attempt, outstanding. Mortars for the win again. That should be all of my firing.
Let's hope.
Do I want to assault? We'll see. Alright, we decided that assault is not going to work. I'm going to get 2 and maybe 3, but we think only 2 and
they would have faced 9 shots.
Yeah, 9 shots. I mean, I'm taking a risk of standing in the open if you decide to rally here, but that's okay. I think we're going to call it. We're going to go to bottom of 2.
Yep.
You got some rallying and such to do.
I have 1 unit to rally. Yes.
So the rifle headquarters company is
the rally on
a rally up. Yeah,
so they actually rallied.
Which is what I was worried about. So
that's yeah, I'll take that. I kind of needed that.
This is where it's going to get ugly. You don't have anything else?
Nothing else.
They
took 2. They lost 2.
I'm trying to think how many hits they had. They had 5 hits though.
Did they? Okay.
Right, because I had 3 the first time and then 2 with them.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So they're pinned. Let's see if they can unpin. They unpin on. Their skill is trained. Motivation is 4. So they unpin on a 4. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, no. Stay pinned. It doesn't matter too much for them.
Yeah. They just can't fire bombardment pinned.
I was good anyway.
I figured you got some nice targets in front of you there.
Now I've got to roll reserves.
2 dice.
2 dice.
And 5s.
Nothing.
Thank God. Okay.
And aircraft.
Planes.
Hey, I get a plane.
The planes are going to be rough.
Yeah. And I already know where they're going. Planes are going to pack into this mess and probably target this artillery piece right here.
Many targets.
And I think they're definitely going to use the bombs. So if I hit that artillery piece,
yeah, that's going to be...
depending on which angle, if I come in from this angle, I can get 3 of them and a bunch of infantry. So we're going to do that. We're going to come in from this side, trying to fit them in.
Yeah, and we'll figure out that cluster when it comes to shooting, but that is going to be... Look at that. That is pretty.
That's what I was hoping for. That's...
yeah, I knew I bunched up there, but I got a weak spot over there now. I was trying to take advantage. I should... Yeah. We'll talk about that in the AAR because I always do this to myself, but
so this infantry block is going to move into the church.
Yep. Yeah, because no longer pin.
Okay. They really have to.
Yep.
That was.
We'll have him move everything, and then we'll show movement afterwards because he's going to be moving quite a bit here.
Let's do that.
Okay, movement wise, you want to go over what we did?
Sure. So I moved this infantry unit mostly into the church. A few guys couldn't make it all the way.
Yeah,
and
starting to move them up from there in.
And this unit moved closer to the objective. 4 guys got into the building. The rest of them are just kind of spread out behind that tree line. that was really it for the movement, aside from the planes getting placed over here, so they're going to target this mess.
Yeah. Okay, so that's moving pretty simple when you're a defender.
Yeah.
Still no reserves coming in, so you're just holding on until the end.
Trying.
Hey, next turn, one automatically comes in.
And for firing, the only, or artillery, the only things I have for artillery, these guys are going to direct fire at the tanks coming at them. So I'm going to fire the mortars at
And that was
something.
That was there, so you'll choose a new target.
Yeah, I will definitely move that. And then
That infantry in the open would be a juicy target for him.
they would. I've got to decide if I'm better off targeting them or if I want to try to target some of this mess back here. That keeps,
The machine guns that are wrecking your day.
although, if I'm moving into the building, well, I don't know, it's still...
They're mainly just, I mean, it's 24 shots, but it's a 6-up with firepower. They're mainly just pin machines.
Yeah, well...
They did their job last turn, too, and dropped 2, so...
Yeah. Well, let's take some shots at the BTs over there.
Yeah, that's an easy decision.
Right.
They're gunning them down.
So you hit on 4s, I believe?
I hit on 4s.
And that's 6 hits.
3 on each. What is the AT is
7.
7 we said, and so I'm only armor 2 this time because I rolled right up. So guy on the left.
2 possible
Two possible
bales,
bales.
and 1 possible kill.
And destroy, and the next one.
3 possible kills.
3 possible kills.
All right,
What's
well, let's roll that one.
firepower's
that's
what,
an
a
easy one.
4-up on them?
Firepower's 4 up. No, he just
That's a
bailed.
triple bail. But I think I have to take a medium morale check with a triple or with the double bail.
Yeah, let's roll, see if we get a kill on the other guy. No.
Nope, so it's bailed. Just 1 bail.
Yeah, it's nothing over
So
there.
1 bail here,
So you've got 2 bailed and 1 active.
and I got a double bail here. Well, he took a bail too because, oh no, you didn't even bail
No,
him,
I
did
failed
you?
the firepower.
Golly. Okay, so let's see if he sticks around. No, so he's triple bail, so he's gone, which just happens to go like this. That becomes destroyed because it was a double bail, and they run.
Oh, you know what? But the kill shot would have bailed him. It was not a kill, but it resulted in a bail, correct? Because it was a shot where you failed to counter.
Correct. Yeah. So yeah. So he is bailed.
He's got
yes.
1 bail.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got 2 bail.
Yep. So in the double bail, has taken this morale check. He failed, so they just leave the truck or the tank because they ran away. He will get a bailed marker on him.
Which means that they need a morale check because now you're.
So I have 0 active and 0 destroyed. So technically that platoon is done. If I get 1 back, I have to take a morale check for last stand. If both of them come back, then they're good at the end of my turn.
Oh, I thought you had to be at least a +1.
Well, so I have to read that, and I'm sure the people watching this video are rolling their eyes, but because right now I have 0 active and 1 dead.
We don't play often enough for it.
Yeah, which is why we're doing this, to show you guys that, you know, it's good to dive into an old game again. So we'll look into that at the end here when we figure out what's going on. But what are you killing next?
Well, let's save this for last because
That's going to be a nightmare.
little funny. Let's put the bazooka from the church on one of the BTs here.
Okay.
The bazooka moved.
Yeah, so I think they're overworked is the term that they use for them.
He's slow firing.
Slow firing, which is overworked pretty much.
So
but yeah.
I believe I need a 5 to hit you.
Yep, so you need a 5.
All right. That's a 4.
Cool.
So bazooka does not hit. Let's do these 2 guys here. And they are also slow firing. So they're going to need 5s to hit these guys as well.
Well, so slow firing won't matter because they didn't move, right?
But they're pinned.
But they are pinned, yes. You're right, so it's 5s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Both 6s.
Well, front armor is a 1. Your AT is
9.
Yeah, so it automatically goes through. So just roll
So
for
2 ups.
firepower. 1 dead, 1 bailed.
Yep. I was really hoping for 2 dead there.
I'm okay with 1 dead, 1 bailed.
Any
You want to take that 1 dead there, and then one of the ones in the back will become bailed. Yeah, they have very deep pegs on those things.
Yep.
Okay. And then 1 bailed.
Did I just put on that one?
Yeah. Is that the anti-aircraft one
That's
that I
the
grabbed?
anti-aircraft.
Yeah, of course I grabbed the wrong pin.
Well, they could have made a different shape. But
Well, they ran out of
Well, it
shapes.
is
They
an
had
octagon.
triangles and...
There's an octagon rather than an hexagon.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it on this guy instead?
Yeah, that one in the back becomes bailed.
All right. I guess we do have the option of some infantry shots here as well. And we still got the mortars in the back to range in.
You do.
So the command group over here can take 2 shots at this infantry unit, and why the hell not?
Yeah.
So let's do that.
It's going to be 4s. Yep, so 1 hit.
And you get your save.
Saved.
Saved.
But just in case, they're going to take more pins on them.
Alright, the infantry unit over here that moved, I've got, do I have 3 units back there or 2?
You have 3, but 1 is going to be blocked because there's a dude in front. Yes, you get 2 outside.
2 units that can shoot from back there. 1 hit.
Okay. Saved.
Saved. And I take it from in the church, we don't really have anything that can shoot over there because my own unit's blocking.
So there's 1 window open right there.
Okay.
I'd say you have a shot from that 1 window.
Okay. Well, the light machine gun is not up against it because he doesn't fit in that little alcove, so we'll just say it's a regular.
Okay. So 1 shot as well.
That's nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
All right, let's try mortars. If I were a mortar, what would I want to do? I think the mortar, I'm best off probably targeting.
Yeah, because they're not pinned, so they're going to steamroll.
Right there, and that new guy in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm not hitting the trees. So let's see what I get out of here. 4. Does a 4 range in?
It goes off of your skill.
Which is what?
Your skill is a green 5.
Ooh.
Man. No.
No.
Ooh.
Oh man, 3 4s and I'd get nothing out.
Back to the range with you.
That is painful. Okay. I don't know where my ranged in marker went for that.
I moved it onto the guy already.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, goes away now.
Yeah. It's useless.
You can put it back with my mortar. That's not doing anything back there.
Yeah. Mortars are not our friends in this game.
Apparently not.
So I guess we got over here.
Yeah, now comes something to the planes.
So if I'm dropping bombs, because I don't think there's any point in using 50 cals here, I'm only going to get 3 shots per plane. But if I hit with the bomb, that's going to be awfully nice.
Yeah, you want to do a bomb.
Problem is, I don't think 2 planes versus 1 makes a difference when you're dropping bombs. I think you just
yeah.
So it counts as 1, but let's see if
so you got to range in.
Skill is green again. So.
Ooh. First attempt. Oh, there's second attempt.
Okay,
that's gonna hurt.
I'll take it. So
you got all kinds of stuff on.
I'm gonna hit 3 artillery. Do we want to start with that?
Yep, we can roll those. So gonna hit me on 5s. No.
Nothing. Really, you're hitting on 5s with your artillery?
Oh, I'm sorry, 4s. I was thinking. No, 5s because it was second attempt.
Oh,
that's why I had 5 in my mind.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I got nothing on the artillery. This is gonna really suck if I don't hit anything.
Well, the infantry is in the open.
1,
so.
2, 3. I think I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting that one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 infantry. Needing 5s.
That time we got.
There was some. There's 4.
4 hit.
All right, I'm just gonna take them on 4 infantry dudes underneath it, and then we'll pick from there. Unless you had to pick specific ones and roll 4. Do you care?
Okay.
Saves me from walking over there. 1 is dead.
Okay. And no firepower necessary.
No, because they're in the open. So just grab any one of the. They're all the same.
One in the back?
Yeah, grab that one. That works.
Okay, but they are pinned.
They are pinned.
And
it makes sense I have those guys modeled with all the shattered trees from artillery shells because they just got hammered.
And I'm clipping 1, 2 of your anti-tank guns up here.
Okay. 5's again to hit.
1.
They are small, so they're 3 up. Save. They save.
Jeez.
But they're pinned as well because they took artillery.
All right. Well, it was something.
Yeah, it was something. All right.
These guys up here.
Yep. Them. And them. So infantry and the AT guns ended up with a pin on. That was something.
I expected bombs from planes to do a little bit more than that, but well,
yeah,
we can't have our expectations too high.
So that is everything for turn 2, right? Do you have any assaults?
So I don't.
No assaults.
No, I don't.
Nothing within range to assault.
Can assault. And
Nah.
I moved my units up there. I don't think anything's gonna be within range to do anything. So
Yeah, should be. Yeah.
And there's no way I can move the tactical and then dig in, correct?
Correct, yeah, move is, yep.
So that's it for my turn. That's
Okay.
the end of turn 2.
So end of turn 2, he's moving up, getting on his objective, which is probably smart, because next turn I can start rolling. We're battling it out back here with the tanks and the artillery.
And I really hope I get some reserves next turn.
Yeah, well, you'll get at least one automatically. So
That's true.
that back there is a nut roll, and I need to figure something out. The BT-42s took a hit over here, but if I can push next turn and get rid of those 37s, I might be okay. So let's go to turn 3 and go to my starting step. Okay, so for all the Flames of War players out there, correct us if we're wrong, but what we're playing this is, I have, technically at the end of the turn, I have 0 alive, 1 dead. The platoon technically doesn't exist.
So he had a double bail. Did you make a roll for motivation on him and fail it?
Yeah, that's why he ran.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
Yep. So technically, you remount tanks or vehicles before you do a last stand check. So like the platoon, quote unquote, doesn't exist, but I get a chance to remount them before is how we're playing it. If we're wrong, let us know. If it was errata or FAQ'd and we missed it, let us know. All my stuff is fearless, so I have a whole bunch of remounts and unpinned checks to do. So we're going to start with this tank here. He is going to remount. That BT-42 back there is going to remount. Oh, and this die was here for track pins, but that doesn't matter. Thank you. Observation. They stay that way. The guns. Yes, thankfully. The infantry. No, but my command is right there as well. So, yes. You actually didn't score any hits on the artillery, so we're good there. But we do have a bailed tank over there. I guess the 6x4 table isn't big enough. Try that again. Good. Okay. So there we go. I think that is everything for my starting step. Oh no, wait! I get reserves. Let's see if my reserves come in on a 5-up.
Oh, of course.
My reserves come in on a 5-up. Okay. So let's get to the movement, and we will be back afterwards. Okay, movement is done for the Finns. BA-10s pushed up pretty aggressively. BT-42s pushed up. Infantry obviously pushed up over here. Back there, my infantry have moved up, continuing the slog, trying to get out of where you were ranged in. Oh, I guess air, never mind, ranges in every single time. So, but still pushing up for that gap there.
And I just realized I had shots against your machine guns here with some infantry.
Oh crap! Yeah, you would have.
Oh.
T-26s moved up. We're going to see what happens there. So again, that's still a cluster back there. But the fun surprise part is some pioneers have shown up out of the marshlands on this side. Came up 16 inches and pushed out 8 inches. So we're going to have some fun over here and see what happens. So it's I got to hit hard and aggressive because next turn he has some reserves coming in and they're big reserves. So let me see what I can do here. Even if my T-26s over there end up finishing off those artillery, if you bring in your Shermans over there, they're dead next turn. So got to use them now while I can. All right, so let's get to shooting. Okay, so BA-10s into the 37s, 1 shot each. Normally 3s, 4s because of overworked, 5s because of concealment. 1 hit. Saved it. Okay. 2 BT-42s, firing direct. That's gonna be 1 hit because of overworked and all that stuff like normal. Saved it. Fine. I was trying to decide where I wanted my infantry to go, but I think my infantry are going to go into your command here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. He doesn't really have a direct line of shot.
Okay.
So 3 of them. 3s are going to miss with a 4. The 4 will hit because I'm ready to fire a 1, and you just have concealment. Oh, you didn't fire last turn, so you're concealed and go on the ground, aren't you?
No, they did fire at that.
They did. Yep. Okay, so 4 would hit.
Yeah, they are concealed, hit on 3s. Yeah, so I guess so.
Yeah, 4 would hit.
Okay, how many was that?
Just 1.
They're good.
Okay.
Well, they're going to get run down.
Fine. That is everything in this sector. I think we're going to go back to that sector next. So I think we're going to do machine guns.
Okay.
And technically I have an outside target here. So
Okay.
I think that's going to be his my target there. Alright, machine gun's going to do the same as always, first 12. Technically he's in the open there, right? Because I wasn't foxhole. So it's going to be 3s to hit him, but then obviously any splash into the units in the buildings will get their hard cover and all that nonsense.
We weren't sure if I could move into foxholes vacated by other guys who went into the building or not. So we just piled them over there and said those 3 are out in the open.
We're assuming you can play that way because when you assault you can move back into your foxholes, but if they've abandoned the foxholes or there's still foxholes there, Flames of War's become pretty loose with some of their stuff in version 4, which is why we kind of step back a little bit, but 3s.
Yeah, I think they're going to die.
Well, you get to splash over, so
yeah.
3, 6, 9 so far.
So will it have to splash to units in the building?
You can splash to anyone within 6 inches of that target, so you can put as many on the inside as possible.
This probably would have been better to leave them.
That's 18.
Where they were.
18.
18, is that all?
That's it. 18.
Well, at least the ones in the building will require firepower checks to be.
Yeah.
So it could splash to anybody.
To pretty much anybody. The only thing that's not a viable target is this guy in the back because he cannot be seen at all.
So that'll be 2 on the commander, 2 on the bazooka, and 2 on the LMG.
Yep,
so
that's a smart call.
2 dice. So let's try this guy out here first.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Straight dead.
Okay, so put the other 2 there. This guy out back.
He survived.
Oh my god, he's still
He's
living.
hugging that church wall.
Alright, so now we're at the ones in the building.
So he's
This guy's
good.
We got an infantry unit in the back.
So he's possible.
2 possibles on him. And then of the 3 others inside the LMG.
Possible on
One
LMG.
possible on the LMG. This is the bazooka.
He's good.
And then we got the commander.
He's also good. Okay.
Okay,
So 2.
bazooka has 1 possible.
Okay, so here's 1 possible on the bazooka. Nope. And then 2 on the other dude. That rolled out of the box. I'll reroll that. No.
Okay.
So they're pinned.
They're super duper extra pinned. But actually that could have been a lot worse for you.
Yeah, you only lost the 1 guy who was the brunt of it, so that's not horrible. My 245s technically have a shot over here at your infantry, or your command, so I'm going to try to do that.
Which 2?
So the 245s in the back there.
Okay.
Those 2 AT guns.
Mm-hmm.
They got 20-inch range, so we're good there.
It's probably over 16. So
yep, 3s, 4s, 5s. Nothing. Just trying to get a pin on them is all. I think I have 1 75 that has a shot down. Yep.
Yep.
Right there. 2 shots down. It's going to be over 16. That's going to be 2 hits.
Okay. 2 saves at 4s. Saved 1.
Saved 1 firepower check. That's a 1, so he saved, or he passed. Next is going to be, I think I got to do the tanks.
Yep.
3 tanks shot right down there and then.
Mm-hmm. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on-
in foxholes. Does that make it 4?
Makes it 4s because it's concealed and they're overworked, so 5s. That's going to be 3 hits on that poor lone gun.
Needing 4s. Saved 1. 2 possible.
2 possible 4-ups. He's dead.
Dead.
But I wanted to assault him.
Well, now you can't.
Fine.
That's your own fault.
Yeah.
You ruined your own fun.
I'm going to start losing sight here with my artillery, but I think I'm going to try to fire. I think I'll get those 2 guys there.
Okay, the artillery? Oh, because you're still...
Because I'm still ranged in. I think I'm only getting 1.
Okay.
But I don't really have any other viable targets.
You hit them on a 3, and if you hit them, well, they're already pinned.
Yeah, and it's repeat bombardment, and it hits him anyway. So 3-up save.
He saves it on
Saves it. That's not supposed to happen. Can my mortars attempt to range in back here again, where they've been trying?
Again.
They haven't ranged in the entire game. First attempt, second attempt, third attempt. That is ridiculous.
That's
Those mortars have not done a single thing all game.
Yeah. And
Now
you got your
Now we
fun
go
part.
to this stuff. So I have 2 flamethrowers. We will roll for them separate, and then 3 shots there. So
2 shots per flamethrower. Right?
2 shots per flamethrower.
Heading on 3.
This is the first time I've ever actually got to use these things.
Now they're out in the open.
That is 3.
3 hits.
3 hits, and you got to re-roll successful saves
Do you want me to
because
do that first?
flames. Yeah, if you want to do
You
those.
got 3 different units there right in the front that you're gonna.
So yeah, I mean technically, I think that's within 6 inches there, so that would be a viable target as well. So
One's dead. We've got 2 successful, and they're still successful.
Okay.
So you got 1.
I know someone's going to put in the comments you're technically supposed to roll all shots from the platoon all at once, but yes, again, it's okay. We play for fun. 3 shots from the rifles there, and I'm going to need 3s because it's just straight 3s.
Yep.
So 2 more.
Let's see.
You say both, okay. The only thing is I think flamethrowers, you auto-pinned obviously.
Yeah. Well, it was 5 hits there.
Oh yeah, it's 5 anyway, yeah. Okay, so that is all of the shooting.
Get assault.
We're going to do some assaults here, so we will line up some assaults and show you all that. First assault up, infantry is pushing in.
Yeah, just at 8 there.
He's going to have some defensive fire here and an AT gun fire here. Looking for 4s. Oh, that's not going to be a good start.
AT gun. We got
AT gun
1.
hits. Guess I got to roll a save. As a shell comes flying past me. Oh yeah, he ducks it. Okay, so I got 4 guys in there against your 1.
And the AT gun's not artillery, so.
Yeah. So goes to a skill check. 5 will do it. So
He's dead, right?
He is
There's
dead.
No save
Yep.
for that.
yeah, because it's straight skill. It's not actual to hit. So technically now you have to motivate. 3 your confidence. Your rally is a 3, but
That's not counter.
Yeah, it's not for counterattack.
Does he reroll because he's an HQ or no?
I think yes. I'm gonna say yes.
I'll fail it.
I know we're playing this wrong.
There you
Everyone's
go.
gonna yell. He
Failed it
failed it
anyway.
anyway, which
Doesn't
takes
matter.
away the debate.
So what does he do? Does he
So
run?
you have to retreat. You can retreat your full move. I get a 4-inch consolidation move afterwards, and if I end within 2 inches of you again, then he would be destroyed.
Do I retreat directly away from you? or does it-
Away from the guys fighting. Doesn't have to be directly away, but you have to end. You get your full move, and then I get 4 inches. So you got to move more than 4, basically.
So I'll just go right up to there.
Yep. So he falls back. My guys are just going to consolidate into here. These guys will come up and pat him on the back. Good job. We watched from afar. Textbook. And that assault is over, and then you are going to be pinned down, obviously, because you just took an assault. So that is assault number 1. Let's go to assault number 2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus a bazooka.
All right, we got the other assault going here. I moved in, and because this knucklehead moved up too far, this guy on the bottom floor and top floor, which is an LMG, will get to fire in. Now he's pinned down, so it's going to be reduced rate of fire, but all you need is 5.
Is the plane of the building horizontal? Because if so, the other 2 guys in the back of the building would also get shots.
You technically the building. I don't think you could fire. You can't fire through your other guys, but I don't know how it works as far as firing out a window.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. So we'll just say no for the moment and see if it's going to matter. And you're hit on what?
I hit on
4s.
4s.
So you're pinned.
He beats me back.
So that's 6 hits right there, and let's see if the bazooka hits. No.
No.
So we got 6. Fought off the assault. That was important.
6. Yeah. That sucks. We're gonna do that. All right. 3 up saves. Of course, flamethrower's dead.
Thank God.
Guy in the back. Or front, he's, yeah, back, he's good. Ah, no, I'm throwing stuff. This guy here, dead. This guy here, good. This guy here, jeez. This guy here. Nah, I stopped out with my big old gut. Let me realize he's good.
Yeah, that was all right.
Okay.
That was,
So they go back to the starting position, and I am pinned now as well. So that sucks because that was my chance to win the game there.
yeah, that was, wow.
Ooh, okay. That is all the assaulting done. That is everything. Let's get the table cleaned up, and we'll get into turn 4. Okay, I said turn 4, but it's actually bottom of turn 3. Just testing you guys. So I ended with a failed assault there. We go to bottom of turn 3 for you. You got some pins to do.
I got a few. Let's start with the commander over there.
Yep, commander in the building, or
He's
outside
good.
the building. He's good.
And
So he's good.
well, how about the church choir?
The church choir.
No.
Nope, they're happy where they are.
Yeah, do they get a reroll? They're not probably close enough. They need to be in 6 of him, and they're nowhere near 6.
Yeah, they're not within.
Okay, they're
Well,
going to
I'm
stay
sitting you guys.
table. We've got. Oh, we're going to need a check on the artillery guy.
So you have to do it. Yeah, have to do an unpin because they're pinned first, and then you can do the last stand check. But those guys down there are actually
They're unpinned.
okay.
The guys are down there.
Yep, and then
so
the artillery.
The artillery. No.
No.
Last stand. Yeah.
6 are out for last stand.
Yeah.
These guys are unpinned down here,
Right.
and I think that is all of your stuff that you had pinned.
Now we do reserve.
Reserves. You're getting 3 of them, and you're automatically getting 1. So
Good thing I'm
good
automatically
thing.
getting 1 because that's how my reserve roll's been going.
Okay, so
And
yeah.
an aircraft.
And the aircraft's coming in as well. Okay, so he's going to bring in one of his reserves. They come in either 16 inches from that corner or 16 inches from this corner, which he's got a armor to come in. Bunch of juicy targets here. Could probably use support over here. Let's see what he determines. We'll do all of his movement and we'll be back. Bottom of 3. We got some movement going on. You want to go over what we got going here?
Sure. So the infantry just kind of ran away over there, and they're just going to take some shots. at those
Defending
guys
the
out in
Alamo
open.
there. That's
Passed the last stand check for the 105 here, so he's rather than rotate, he's just going to take a shot at this.
yeah.
The tank gun over here.
Target-rich environment.
Oh, you know what I didn't do is move the unpinned
Oh yeah, yeah.
commander.
Your commander.
over here. We
Yep.
can go 8. You know, I think maybe
Run in the
just
building?
hide in the building. Yeah,
First floor, good.
yeah, why not? So he'll just
I'm not
hide right
coming
there.
after him, so.
May as well. I mean, he could run closer and provide some support to these guys, but he'd still be out in the open,
Yeah.
trying to avoid that. The only other movement, we had the M10s come in off reserve right
Surprise,
here.
surprise.
And the planes are going to just use machine guns against those troops right there.
Yep. So we had a debate off our conversation off camera about what to bring in and where, and he decided M10s, since they don't really have any HE, they wouldn't be as useful over on that side, and he knows that you're getting your Shermans next turn, so they can come in to deal with that infantry if I decide to keep them in the open and not take them in. So best case to clean this up a little bit over here.
Yeah.
Last turn was going, not last turn, but the turn before was going really well for me, and this turn is kind of, yeah, we'll see what happens. So where are we starting shooting?
Let's do the M10. So we've got 3 shots.
Okay.
Halted rate of fire is 2, moving's 1, so I think they're just straight up shots.
They moved on reserve, so it's 1, right? 1 shot each. Yeah, but
Yep,
it's
right.
straight 4s. Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh no.
And you can't fire machine guns if you fire the main gun, correct?
Correct. It's one or the other with the lines
So,
now.
let's do the.
Oh no.
Let's do the anti-tank guns.
Yeah, that might solve some of the problems.
I think we're. God, I really want to get rid of those BTs. I think I'm better off trying to kill 1 unit rather than trying to get a second unit. So let's go for the BTs.
BTs, yeah.
That's a little better.
You need 4s.
I believe so. So three hits.
Okay. So, and it's AT7.
Yes.
So we're gonna go with 2 on the non-leader. Front armor is 2. So that's a 6. That passes, but a possible destroy. And 1 on the lead is going to be a possible destroy.
So there's a possible destroy on each and a possible bail on him too, correct?
I rolled an 8. I rolled a 6
okay,
on that, so
never
yeah,
mind.
so he saved that one.
So possible destroy on the leader.
Yep.
Yes, and the other guy, yes, both gone.
Both gone. There we go. BT-42s lasted longer than they have any other game for me. They're not really supposed to be used aggressively with having artillery and being brutal, but I like to push them up. So there we go.
And let's take the Warhawk flight against the infantry here out in the open. Looks like I'm going to get 3 shots with the 50 cals.
Okay, 3 shots each, so 6 shots coming on me, needing straight 4s.
That was 4 hits.
You can re-roll that one. That was pretty cocked. That 3 you had. There we go. 5 hits.
Now you're pinned.
I'm nice like that.
I guess. Too nice.
That's all right. Fair game. Plus I'm on camera, so I don't want people, calling me out. All right, so 3 up saves. He's good. Next one's good. Next one's good. He's good. He's good. So all good except for pinned.
Yep.
Because they just got some 50 cals.
They tried.
Death from the above.
Usually my planes do well for me, not so much.
Yeah, well, and the problem is as I know you love bringing planes, and like I love playing my Finns, and my Finns have really no answer to, unless I specifically take the 20 mil anti-aircraft, which I don't have those models, so I don't take them.
Yeah, I like putting them on the table. They add a little flavor.
They're annoyance, and they do their job.
We've also got the infantry here in the building who did not move.
They did not.
So I believe I can fire over my own guys since they did not move. Is that correct?
Correct. You only have a couple windows there, though, is a problem.
Yeah, I've got a light machine gun here. They can definitely fire out of
Yeah,
these
give that a
windows over
shot.
here. That's a bazooka in there. And then I've got, I don't know, I got another window back here probably. So I've got the pin, so moving rate of fire, 2, 3, and then 4, 5.
Yep.
I think I've got 5
Yeah,
shots.
if there's and maybe we're missing it because I did a little bit of a look in the FAQ and erratas, but for all the super expert Flames of Wars, never mind. Again, we used to play very heavily in version 2 and version 3. Like I was very tournament heavy and traveled all over the place for version 2, and it's changed drastically. It seems like buildings now are very loosey-goosey, obscure, like not near as much as this is what the, how you can fire at them, this is how you move into them, you need to check a building. Like, I don't know, like, lanes of fire, and it's kind of weird now.
So we've got a long-range shot from this guy on him. I think I'm going to need a 6 because I'm pinned, it's slow firing, and it's...
Yep, 4, 5, and 6.
That's
a 1.
That's not going to
That
do
is
it.
the opposite side of what you needed.
Okay. We had the commander move, and he can still take a pot shot at that infantry unit.
Yep.
And he missed,
Misses.
because that's just how I roll. Literally, how I roll.
How I roll.
However, we have more substantial firepower from that unit because we've got a light machine gun that is not pinned and gets 5 shots on its own. So we'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11...
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus, yeah, bazooka
But
can't
the
hit.
guys in the back of the building have shots too.
So, and this is what we were talking about off camera with the assault, is technically you can fire over units that didn't move, but technically you're firing out of opening, so I don't know if they can. So
Let's roll 12 and see what happens. We know this is...
Getting
We know they get to
4s.
shoot. Well, that was actually pretty good. So that is
Okay.
7. And you're out in the open, so there will not be firepower checks.
Yep, it's gonna be straight saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And who is your primary target? Because that's where the other one will go. I'm assuming the flamethrower. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely call it a flamethrower.
Yep. He's dead.
I'll take that.
Dead. Good. Dead. Jeez. So all those horrible rolls you had earlier, Apparently these guys don't like the swamps. I already rolled for that one. And one more. Dead. Wow. Wow. That was 4 stands taken out just like that.
Wow. And are they still in good spirits?
I think you need 3. I have to look. I know gun teams and stuff. It's 2, or I think tanks and gun teams it's 2. I think infantry is 3.
Yeah.
That hurt a whole lot. There was a chance of me taking that objective.
That's what I needed.
Yep, that was good. So that was all your shooting, right?
I think that's the end of my turn unless I do any assaults, and
You want any assaults?
I don't think I need to.
You want an assault?
I don't even know that I can do any assaults. Oh, you know what? I have mortars that didn't fire yet.
Yes.
So mortars, they are not ranged in on anything, I believe.
They are not. They failed to range in over here last.
And I guess there's no minimum range, so I could try to range in on the infantry unit here.
You can.
So let's try that. Ranged in the first try. Holy crap.
Super. I mean, you know, if they're going to play a game or play along, they might as well start playing now.
Yeah, may as well do it. I guess we'll try this command group right back here. That looks like it's going to hit maybe everybody.
I think that's everybody.
I'll take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Forced to hit me.
6, 7, 8. That's not bad either. That is 6 hits.
Okay, something like that.
And here's where you save them all again. Oh, there's one. Wow.
I know I should be rolling in trace and roll all over. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. I got you 2.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
2 dead. Still holding out.
And that will be the end of the turn.
That will be the end of the turn. Now, we will go to top of turn 4 and get into some cleaning up. So, real quick recap. Over here has completely been stymied. I thought for sure I had that coming in on the flank like that, torching, and not just completely backfired and failed.
And that, you're right, it's 3 infantry teams, so those infantry are not in good spirits.
Yep, so they'll have to take a good spirits or the last stand check. Surprisingly, the T-26 have survived until now because the Shermans are going to come in, and before the Shermans we're going to have a threat over here, but that's not, so guarantee that that's their target. So that'll be interesting. He's held up in a church, which is really where I wanted to get to first, and he got me there. And then the 37 millimeters are doing better than the M10 so far, but that was that turn. We'll go to this turn. And yeah, let me get cleaned up. We'll get to top of 4. All right, so top of 4. We got an unpin, and then our last stand check. I got an unpin, and I got an unpin back there for my observer. So we'll start with the important one over here, unpin. They don't. Do they stick around? They do. I know technically I'm supposed to roll all the unpins before that, but there we go. They're going to stick around, but they're pinned down way over there. These infantry here. This is another important one. That just...
Wow. There's...
Yep, and the observer back there. He is good. That one was the one that I needed to pass.
The one that didn't matter is the one that you passed.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that is it. We will do some movement and come back. Okay. Turn 4 movement over for the Finns. They dug in because they didn't pass and they're about to get slaughtered. My T-26s rolled up this way, gave up on the artillery. And since I know he's got armor coming in next turn, most likely out of this corner, don't know how long they're going to last. Need to deal with that. These guys failed me and are going to sit in the ruins of shame. Over here, I was able to get one BA-10 to get over for a side shot. These guys just turned their turrets because I can't move them to get enough, and I'd rather have the 2 shots. My infantry over here did a cross-country dash. They decided they want to actually get in on a fight, probably about a turn too late, but there they are. And then of course my massive gun line just stayed stationary. I think that was all my movement. We're going to do some shooting.
And I realized that I should have done a cross-country dash with this rifle platoon that first turn they moved, and it might have put me in a better position. So
you could have. You would have had to very narrow funnel down in because you can't obviously go through terrain. But
it might have helped me a little.
You may have been dug in a turn earlier.
Yeah. Well, I'm not dug in, but we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I think they're doing okay.
We'll see. They're about to get hit, so we'll see.
All right. So we're gonna roll separately here because I have 4 shots here, needing 3s. So that would be to front armor. So all 4 of those hit. And then I'm going to roll my 1 shot for side armor here, which is also hits.
Okay.
So you got 5 total. One of them is going to be the side armor on him.
Let's do the side first. What's the anti-tank?
Anti-tank is a 7. They just got a little...
Okay, so side armor's 2, needing a high roll. No, so that's a possible kill.
Okay. I'll just roll that right away. Nope, just a bail.
Okay.
And then you have 4.
Yep. Okay, and then we got 4. You're at 7s, and I'm at
You should be at
number
5. For number 5.
So I need better than a 2 in those, so 1 possible bail on him. And the other guy, 1 possible bail there too.
Who'd have thunk? Alright, so we'll start with the guy on the far right. No, and the middle one. No, jeez.
Alright.
Scratching paint and
I'll
ticking
take
them
it.
off.
I'll take
Alright.
it.
Let's go to over here. So they're pinned down, which means they didn't move, so I can shoot. So we're going to actually fire in on your guys here.
Okay.
Your AT. So it's going to be 6 shots.
Okay. So hitting on 4s because they're concealed.
Yep, hitting on 4s because of concealment. Yeah. That is 4 of them, 1 on each. Or no, I already killed 1, so.
2 on the guy in the end. So 1 on the end.
1 possible.
1 possible. Guy in the middle. It's good. Other guy in the end. It's good.
Good. Alright, need a 6 here. No. Okay. Really hoping for 5 to pin him, but so it goes. Okay, next up, I was back and forth pondering the machine guns. I'd really like to pin these guys, but the priority target is in the building, which I almost forgot about. So he's going to get concealment. Can you check the range of that back guy for me, though?
Which one? This guy?
Yeah, is he within 16? Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all within 16. Alright, so we're going to need 4s because of concealment. Here's the first 12. Get off my sweaty hands. That was bad. That was only 3. So we're up to 3 so far. Or no, 4. I'm sorry. There's 4 there. Because I needed 4s. And the next round, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total. So they are pinned. Well, they've already been pinned.
They're already pinned.
What am I doing? Yeah.
9.
I can hear the people watching screaming at me. That's okay.
9. Let's see. How many guys do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have 2 in the back.
Yes. Yep.
So I have 7. So they're each going to take at least 1. We'll put 2 on each of those 2 and put 1 on each in the building. So first guy, ooh, he's double possible dead. He's not in foxholes. He's dead.
No. Yeah, he'd be well. He got concealment. We were saying because of the way the building was, 50% of him was so. But he'll get cover from the building.
Oh, okay.
So it's still bulletproof or firepower. We're gonna
This
say.
guy's got 1 possible.
Yep.
Inside the building, light machine gun, good. Got rifle platoon in the back, good. Her team, bazooka.
Oh ho ho.
Bazooka's possibly dead.
Oh.
Commander, it's good. And we got another infantry team in there who's good.
Okay. So possible double in the front is good. The dude behind the church is dead on a 6. And then you said the Zook, right?
Yep.
Needing a 6. Come on, big money. No whammy. It's a 1.
All right.
Alright. So that is them. We're gonna continue right on. I have two guys up front here that have pushed up that are gonna fire in on them as well.
Yep.
And that is gonna be 2 hits.
Okay.
I got 2 of the guys in the building, your choice.
Infantry, standard infantry teams.
One possible. Roll the 6.
Oh, God.
Yeah, buddy. I will take that. What I'm gonna do next, while I'm thinking about it, before I forget, my 45's down there. Right here, I think this one can't see, but that one has a shot to your M10.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you're probably right.
The other one is blocking trees.
Shot, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so.
And long range, so I think you need 5s.
Yeah. So it misses, right? Because I need 5s.
I believe
3
so,
normal to
'cause
hit.
That's 16, so it's definitely
Oh yeah,
long
yeah.
range.
Yep. So yeah. So.
you're only seeing about half of it.
Yep. So nothing there. My 2 75s down here. Gonna try to kill that lone artillery piece, the 2 AT guns.
Yep. So long range and concealment because he's in a foxhole. So
Yep.
you need 5.
5s. That is 2 hits on him.
Uh-oh. 4 up saves. No.
Failed both. He is dead.
Ah, finally. Finally got him.
Yay! I killed something.
It took a lot of
Jeez.
took a lot of firepower to take out that one supporter.
And I spent way too much time on him, but that's okay.
I think they did their job.
Yeah, so we got
They didn't kill much, but they took a lot of heat.
these T-26s are going to fire down on them.
Yep.
I'm going to use machine guns.
Yep.
3, 6, 9 shots.
Okay.
Needing 3s. That was sad. 2, 4, 5.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, and I think I'd rather splash to infantry in the building than the bazooka team.
Yeah, truthfully, I don't think I'd be able to see the bazooka team because of where he's at, so.
So, infantry out there, good. Infantry right there, good. The commander, good.
Stop it.
And in the building, we got one that's possible and one that's good. So, firepower check.
Nope.
You want to re-roll it? It was
Nah, that's okay.
Sure.
Yep, but I will take the pin on him.
Yep, they are pinned.
That was them fired. Well, these 2 dudes over here.
Yeah, they can shoot.
You might as well fire 2 shots. 1 hit.
Yep. One possible. Right? Wait.
Oh no! Oh yeah, because there was a guy in the open. Yeah, so he'd just be
Can I take
restricted.
which guy we
Oh,
talking
it doesn't matter which one you want. I didn't declare, so
But you-
I'm gonna stay over here.
Okay.
I want by the objective if I can.
Well,
Not that it matters a whole lot, but I'll take the little victories. Okay, and then I have my artillery, which let me determine where I'm firing with these guys because I don't know what I got left. Okay, so we had to do a whole lot of off-camera measuring because it's threading the needle, but my mortars, who have done nothing all game, are going to attempt to range in right there. That keeps the template 4 inches away from everything.
question is, can anything see that spot?
My observation guy's right there.
Can he see through the ruined tanks?
Yeah, it just counts as concealment,
Okay.
smoke and all that stuff. So, yeah, let's give it a shot. First attempt, it's tall terrain. Oh, thank God. They finally range in on something. So I'm hitting all 3. And you're hit on 3s.
And concealment doesn't matter
It only mattered,
for the range in?
the tall terrain mattered.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was against my roll.
Okay.
Well, there we go. 1 anyway. It's crazy that your anti-tank gun platoon is still considered aggressive as well.
Oh, possible.
Possible.
New firepower check.
I gotta actually look it up. I haven't gotten to use these guys yet. 3. 1 dead, and they're pins.
We'll call it, I guess we'll just call it this guy over here.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, we've got this guy.
Okay. And they're pinned now, which is important. They're going to attempt to range in with my artillery back here on your mortars.
Okay. And who's spotting for that?
So I can use the same observer, but he only has 2 chances now because he used one here.
First shot. Okay.
So it counts as second attempt, which it does. So it ranges it on second attempt.
Okay.
So it still takes the penalties of all of that. It's just like he gets 3 attempts to just keep calling stuff in because he's a superstar. Obviously, I'm going to get 2. Normally 3s to hit become 4s because it's second attempt. 1.
Okay. Saved it.
Wah, wah.
They're pinned.
They're pinned. So you can fail that save for me next turn and then...
Well, they're already ranged in, so...
Yeah.
I don't think it... Does it matter for them?
Artillery can't fire if they're pinned.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to do some stupid stuff here. I'm going to assault the building. Hopefully he's pinned and dead enough. But how that outcome happened over there, we are going to find out. So let's get stuff moved up and then we'll roll some defensive fire. Alright, so we're going to charge the windows. Again, trying to figure out the windows in our church. We're saying 4 guys can get in. You have what, 4 guys in there? 5 guys in there.
There's 4 inside and 1 out. So we got the 4 in who are gonna.
If he's completely behind, I don't know if he can see because he can't shoot through the building.
Right. So I'm not counting him, but there's a light machine gun.
Oh, you got a light machine gun. So yeah, that's where you got the 5 shots.
Yes.
I can math.
So there's a bazooka, a light machine gun, and then
2
other units.
Okay.
So, and it's not going to matter that it's a bazooka.
No, it's not in this case. Need 4s.
4s. No, only 1. Oh god,
Oh
that's
no,
awful.
this is gonna be fun. I thought that last time though too. Saved it too.
Ah, damn it.
Alright, so I have 4 guys hitting, but you're gonna have basically 2 guys up against the window, right? Yeah, 1 there, 1 there. So we're gonna do the guy on the right. I have 2 against him.
Do I get to move up to consolidate though?
Not in the initial charge, but if you survive, you would and pass your morale, you then consolidate into
Got it.
assault
Okay,
with
so-
anyone within 4 inches. So the guy on my right, your left first, is going to be okay, and then the guy on my left, he'll die, which I think is your command stand, which just becomes another dude.
Okay, so I'll
Because the commander becomes another dude.
So I'll just take the regular infantry out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I have to
you have to motivate to
counterattack.
counterattack. Oh, he counterattacks. Okay, so
now I get to
anyone within
consolidate.
4 inches,
So this guy does he move into
he
the
can run
building?
around the building with his 4 inches and he'll be
Okay.
in contact. And another guy places up in the window.
Yep. So I've got 4 dudes total who can attack. And the skill on assaults is... It's just skill, right? So it's a 5.
Yep, and then you have to split based off of who they're touching and go after, so, because that does matter for, so you have
Okay,
what,
so I
one
have to roll
dude,
2 against this guy and 2 against that
yeah,
guy?
yeah, as long as they're touching,
And I'm only attacking 1 base, correct?
correct, yeah, the guy in the front, yep, so skills,
First guy,
run away, die.
whoops,
okay.
that's 1.
So he's dead, and the other guy
That's
is
2.
dead as well. Okay, so do you mind grabbing the 2 front guys there?
Yep.
And I'm going to try to remotivate and attack back, and I rolled a 2, so I failed. Gots to be kidding me. Okay. So I'm going to move back.
So does that mean I consolidate?
You can consolidate 4 inches.
I just want to be in the building. And I'm going to consolidate in a way that I can see out all those windows.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm still pinned, correct? It doesn't matter?
Your pin stays there, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then I become pinned because I failed.
Okay.
And that is going to be end of top of 4.
Okay.
So goes to you. All right.
So I've got to unpin first. So let's
Yeah.
try the unit in the building. Nope.
Oh, thank God.
Let's try the anti-tank guns here. Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
The mortars. Nope.
No.
And I've
And
got
then
the infantry back
the
there.
far
And
infantry
they
guys
do
on our right.
Oh wait, now I've got a bailed out M10 as well.
Yep.
The M10.
Oh, thankfully. Okay.
Okay.
So that is all of that. You don't have to roll for reserve. Oh, that's still one of yours? Yeah, it's still one of yours. You don't have to roll for reserves. Sherman's will automatically come in. You will have to roll for your airplanes.
Yep. So let's roll for the plane.
The plane.
The plane, boss. The plane.
Oh, of
and we get a
course.
plane again.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Movement for U.S. over. What do we got done?
All right. So the Shermans came in over here and moved up. They're going to take shots at the BTs over here.
Poor tanks.
We moved the commander over. but these guys failed to dig in. They tried to go into foxholes and they...
He was coming over to support, yeah.
Of course they failed.
Failed again twice. We're good with that.
Other than that, we didn't have any movement on this side. The only other thing, the planes are coming in over here. They're going to try to put some machine guns on.
Yeah, I got guys sitting in the open, pinned down.
I feel like machine guns are a little bit more
gonna
reliable.
hurt.
A little bit better chance of hitting with those than they're already pinned. I don't need to worry about pinning them with bombs. So let's see if I can take a couple out. All right, let's. Why don't we just do the machine guns from the Warhawks first?
Okay.
So hitting you on 4s.
Hitting me on 4s with 6 shots.
Got 2.
2. I'll just take them on 2 of the infantry dudes. Both good.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, better odds of hitting me.
We cannot fire the mortars. We got no artillery.
Yeah, they're pins.
Let's take 2 shots at these little putt-putt cars.
Aww.
So we got...
Well, joke's on you. The armor's the same on the back as it is on the front. 1.
Well, all right. But we got 2 shots halted this time, so hitting you on 4s, correct?
Yeah, yep. Oh, thank
nothing.
God.
Absolutely nothing.
How are those things surviving?
Well, let's see if the anti-tank guns can do it then. We've got 4 shots again, hitting you on 4s again.
Yep.
And these have been a little more reliable. That's 1 shot, 1 hit on each of those 2 guys. 1
hit on each of them. AT7 against 1, so I need 6s to bail. So the one to the right, 1 and the commander. So possible destroy on both.
Even 4s, does it matter which one?
Yeah, you can just... Okay, that's going to happen.
All right, we'll take it.
So, technically...
Mistaken target?
Actually, I can't switch commanders because his... God, I'm breaking stuff. His too far away. I moved him out of command on purpose. So, yeah, these 2 are just kapooms. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
kapooms,
so,
which means he affects his out of command for the rest of the game.
And he's also last man standing, so he has to take a check.
He sure does.
All right, the mortars can't do anything over there.
Nope,
we
they're
do
pens.
have guys in the building who can shoot.
Yeah.
So we've got the, and they did not move, but they're still
They're
pinned.
pins, so they can fire over each other. But
3,
yeah,
4, 5 shots again, just like before. Needing 4s to hit those guys in the front. That's 3 hits. So they were already pinned.
Yeah, they're pinned. So we're gonna take the 3 in the front. So 1 closest to me is good. Center is dead, and the command 1 is good. So center 1's dead if you don't mind moving that.
Yep.
Dankeschön.
All right, let's.
You know you want to do the fun stuff.
Let's go with the infantry and see if we can hose that unit out there.
Okay.
Although what I forgot to do was move the bazooka so that he could get a shot. These guys.
Oh, you dug in with him because you're hoping the Shermans could trying to dig in anyway.
So we've got 5 shots with the light machine gun. And
they count as moving because they tried to dig in.
You're right.
So 2. What do we say? The guys in the back can fire, right? Because they're shooting on the windows.
I don't think I even rolled them last time. So right. 2, 3, 4. How many are on that side?
There's 2 over here.
2, 3, 4, 5 with the guy in the building. 6, 7, 8. I think we got at least 8 shots.
Yeah, 8 shots.
3.
And well, yeah, bazooka's out of range, but yeah, 8 shots.
Do you have concealment now? Because you dug in?
I'm dug in. I didn't move, or did I? I shot last turn.
So you're not going to ground.
I'm not going to ground, but I am concealed because I dug in. So 5s.
Well, I'll still take it. That's 3 hits.
Okay. 2 on the infantry stand. Good, and the command stand is possible. Okay.
And then we got the Shermans.
And now we get to the big show.
So hitting you on 4s, it becomes 5 because I moved. But
yes, because of the stabilizer. So you still get 2 shots, but it's plus 1.
2 shots each. So that's going to be 8 shots.
8 shots needing 5s.
Yep.
Oh, I just painted these things.
And that's only 1.
Yeah, but what's the AT? 9, I think, on a Sherman.
It is 10.
10. Jeez. Okay, so straight to firepower.
There we go. 3. There you go. 1 dead.
1 dead. It's over by the door here. I'll grab it for you then. Yeah. Okay. T-26s are holding their own. Not really. They're about to just run away from a whole bunch of Shermans. Okay. That was all your shooting. Any, you don't have any assaulting unless you want to come out of that church. Come on
Probably
out.
not. I think we got a little bit of stuff there. It makes it look kind of scary.
Okay.
And I don't think I have any other rolls I need to do.
No.
I think I'm okay.
Okay. So turn 4 roundup. Shermans have finally shown their face to help with this flank, which don't really need much help, but why not a little more, add salt to the wound.
We need to keep those BTs from...
Yeah, because they're going to roll up on your infantry next here. So this side has become an interesting stalemate. I mean, the 37s have done more work than the M10s so far. These guys, yeah, so this sector's pretty good as far as you holding it down. Failed attempt there with that charge was rough, so we're going to see what happens, and hopefully they can get themselves out of that mess next turn. And I think that's really the highlights. Let's go to top of turn 5. Okay, top of turn 5. I got some rolls to do, so we are going to start with those guys over there unpinning. I think the unpinning are 3. Yeah, because they're like fearless and all that stuff. So they're good. Yeah, let me see if they stick around though. No, they got up to run. I'll move them in a second. Next we got these guys here in the ruins, which is the big one, and oh my god.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, last stand of the BA-10. Nope, he was going to run away as well. Outstanding. Those guys pinned down over there. They pass, of course, because the command is right there and would be able to help them.
So how many units left in the primary formation do you still have?
Infantry, command.
Okay, so you're good.
45s, yeah. Okay, so these guys ran as well. There we go. That objective is secured, which means now he can push up to reinforce if he really wanted to.
And I guess that means my guys can turn around and face the other direction.
Yeah, they can start to reinforce. So I think that is all of my pre-stuff, right? Yeah, he ran.
Yep.
Okay, let me get some stuff moved. So my one lone BA-10 who had one more shot to do something decided he had enough. These guys love those ruins and love being ranged in by mortars. All right, Finnish movement over. So T-26s are going to do their last hurrah. They have moved up to try to support there. These guys have done nothing because they're cowards, or they just really like those ruins. I did move these Finnish troops up over here at the church. They're going to try to do this one more time. I did do a little shuffling back here. So I moved my 245s over left a little bit so they can get shots on the M10s, which we're probably going to move anyway, but I was either going to get 2 shots with 1 stationary or 2 shots with 2 that moved. And at least they've moved over a little bit because nothing in front of them is moving. I also moved my 75 inches. They're whopping 2 inches up a little bit as well, simply because his Shermans are eventually going to have to come across somewhere there. And so they're out of the foxholes now, but more repositioning for what's going to be the last hurrah, the last turn. I think that is it for movement. Let's figure out some shooting stuff. We're going to start over here with the 2 T-26s. You are not dug in.
Nope.
So I get 3 shots each. I'm just going to fire at you.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting 3s. That was sad. 3 hits.
I'll take it.
I flopped that one.
Alright. So we got 2 infantry in the command. Here's 2 infantry stands. One's dead. Command is good. So just 1 infantry dead.
Don't care which one. You got it.
I'll just take this guy off.
I'm going to try to get lucky over here. I have 6 infantry that haven't moved, that are pinned down, that are going to try to fire at your 37s over here.
Okay.
And that's going to be 3 hits. Sorry, camera. I got to remember to keep it.
3 hits. Alright. 2 saves on the far guy.
Oh,
1
no.
possible, and the other dude is good. So 1 possible kill.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Not enough to pin either. Okay, how many guys do I have? So I can get 3 shots over there the way those guys are lined up at the church. Into your church.
Go for it.
That is going to be misses all the way around. Yeah. Wow, it is correct. So I'm going to fire the machine guns now. Since the guys in the church are pinned, I'm going to fire at your 2 anti-tank guns. Because now that all my armor is dead, now I'm going to kill the anti-tank guns.
Go for it.
Son of a gun. Keep dropping dice. I'm going to left like 5 of these by the time I leave. Oh, 3 is normal, 4 is because of range, 5 is because of concealment.
Okay. You still got them pretty good. And that's
a lot of
the tank
6s.
Guns?
Yeah.
So 5 guns?
That's the first round of shooting. I still have 12 more at you.
Well, depends. If they will.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So that's 6 hits on each gun.
6 hits on each.
All right, we'll call this the gun that's closer to the infantry, and 1 possible. And the other gun, 2 possible.
Okay. So needing 6 is the 1 possible, no, and the 2 possible, no. That's all right.
Wow. They're
Just wanted to let you know I'm there.
They're being stubborn.
The 245s now can fire at your tanks.
Okay.
They have the overworked. What do they call it? No, they don't actually.
Well, they moved.
They moved, so they're only getting ready to fire a 1.
Oh, they don't move 2.
Yeah,
So they can move and
4s.
still fire it without a penalty. Okay.
Yeah, they only move like 4 inches because they just shuffle them down. That's normally range of fire a 2. They go to range of fire a 1.
So hitting on 5s? Against
3s, 4s, 5s. Yep, against the M10s. That is 1 hit.
Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And does that count as a side shot? No, because they're not.
Yeah, I'd say it's still front.
And what's the anti-tank?
Anti-tank is a 7.
You might have killed 1.
Oh man, 4 up. No, just a bail. Just a bail. Okay, those fired. Artillery is going to fire at these 2 guys over here. That's still ranged in. Those are the mortars, I'm sorry. It is a repeat bombardment. They're both hit anyway.
Okay. Save.
Cool. Repeat is reroll saves. 1 possible. Yes.
There you go.
Jeez.
Take this guy.
Except this is all like the inconsequential stuff that's not going to win or lose the game right now. Speaking of, I'm going to try to hit your mortars back here. That have failed with both. Cool. Cool. I think that is all my shooting, right? 75 strike. Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Okay.
And they shot. So shooting is done for me. We're gonna move up for assault, do some defensive fire.
Yep.
All right, so I've moved up into contact. He's gonna get 5 shots defensive.
All right. Good money. That's 2 hits.
2. Both good.
All right.
Okay, so I'm getting
2
assaulting.
hits.
Yep, 2 on wall.
2 on 1, 2 on the
Yep,
other.
2 on. Yep. So first would be the 2 on the right. That'll be your hit on 3. Or no, it's my skill.
Right.
We did this before. You think I would remember? My skill's a 4 trained, so nothing there. And the other one, nothing.
All right.
You still have to motivate to attack back, even though.
That's probably a no. Let me see, what's my counter? My rally is a 3, but motivation's a 4.
4, so they did not pass. So they would actually fall back.
Okay, fall back where?
So you get a full movement, and I get a 4-inch move, and then you have to stay. You have to be 2 inches out away from me, or else it's considered a failed.
So I could just, do I go from any point in the building or what?
Yeah, any of the windows. You're just being pushed back. You know what would be awesome at this point? If I would have set myself up for a secondary assault right there, if they weren't pinned down.
Yeah.
Alright, and then my guys are going to move into the building, if you don't mind. And that is going to be the end of the assault. So I've taken the church, but we're still contesting. I got to get rid of these guys. And I can't win until turn 6 anyway. Game cannot be won before the 6th turn. The attacker wins if they start their turn holding the objective. So technically, if I could get rid of these guys, if I could have gotten rid of these guys, turn 6 starts, the objectives turn on, I would win.
But now you can't win.
But now, I can't get it. I can't win the beginning of turn 6 now.
Right. And this is turn 5.
This is turn 5.
So you can't win.
There's technically no turn limit.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we can't
One
win.
of the objectives have to be met. So, alright, so let's clean up and then we'll get into the bottom of 5. Okay, bottom of 5.
So, unpinning. So I have...
Yeah, these guys here.
Yep. That's a 4. What do they need to unpin? They need a 5?
Your motivation, I think, is usually a 4 or 3, I think, for rally because they're determined.
They are... rally is a 3+.
Yep, so they're
So
they're
they
good.
are unpinned. Good. Good, good, good.
You do have a pin and a last stand here.
Yep. Unpin. No.
Nope.
Last stand.
Yeah.
So they're going to stay there pinned.
I'm comfortable to hang out here, guys.
I've got the mortars.
Mortars to unpin, yep. No?
Just failed on pin. And then I've got 2 bailed out M10s here.
Oh, yeah.
Far one, no. Near one, no. They're just going to sit there.
We might have to look at that.
But I'm at a +1 because I have 2 zeros and a 1. So remember, like you had the 3.
Yeah, but I think armor you have to have 2 alive to be in good standing. Oh no, you're right. You're good. I'm thinking something else.
Okay, so
It's very weird how that works when you're dealing with bailed out and unbailed.
Yeah. So aircraft.
Yep, the aircraft come in.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Aircraft again. All right, I'll take that. Okay, so I think the first things I'm going to do, I'm going to try to dig in that infantry unit right over there at the objective.
Okay, that'd be smart.
And that's going to be a
No
fail.
on a 2.
But I have commander.
Yeah, is he within 8?
Yes. Well, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, he's
He's within 8.
one of
Yeah,
them.
he's touching.
Oh, come on. Oh,
No,
that was
no.
helpful. You suck.
He's like, you guys should run.
And, all right, let's see, what other movement?
Well, then now they're in the open. That's going to be,
Yeah, that's not
that could be very bad.
So,
Shermans you can move. You can attempt to dig these guys.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the Shermans should move to hit those guys. If I dig in that unit, well, they didn't move even if they failed to dig in, so the Shermans will be able to shoot over them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Shermans, but I can't move through them later.
You could, if there's a gap to push them through, which there is a small gap here, yeah.
Let's
Movement. What do we got?
let's try to dig in the commander too.
Oh, yeah, that's your last thing to do. Nope.
No. Can we roll for himself? No, it doesn't matter.
So Shermans have moved up.
Yep.
Get those last little bit of juicy spots. Infantry tried to dig in, failed.
No, they passed.
Oh, that's right. Those guys passed. He failed.
Yeah, these guys failed.
They
so they're just
failed.
sitting out in the open.
And the only other movement really was
Well, the aircraft.
the aircraft. You don't want to move that M10 at all?
Well, if I move him, he's going to be right in the line of fire of all these juicy anti-tank guns. Unless I move him around the back. I guess, you know what?
Yeah.
Why don't I just do that?
Yeah, he was the last thing to move.
I'll just keep dropping that. Alright, so why don't we just do an end around? I think I could fit through that gap and I'll still get some kind of cover from
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't we move the command tank?
He's bailed. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because
Yeah,
you would have
swap
swapped
out.
out.
Right.
Get out of that tank. I'm taking it.
Okay, so why don't we just start? We're going to obviously use the machine guns on
Yep.
M10 over there against the infantry that are up here. So that's only 2 shots.
2 shots with movement.
With moving. So I'm going to hit him on 4s, right?
Straight force.
1 hit.
Oh no!
Hey, all right. He did something. And this guy could not move because he's pinned.
Yeah, he can move back. He can rotate. He just can't move closer to.
Oh, so he can rotate?
Yeah, because they can't. It says they can't move closer to a visible enemy. So.
So he'll rotate and put a shot on them.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a 5 now?
Yep, not that.
Nothing. Actually, it would have been a 6, right? Because if he moved and he's pinned.
It depends on it. Sometimes with well, no, because they have rate of fire 2 and then move and just drops them to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they still have that overwork thing, but not that.
Okay, so the mortars are still pinned. They can't
Mortars
do
are pinned.
anything yet. I've got the guys sitting there out in the open who tried to dig in and couldn't.
Yep.
They may as well take shots at this unit that's Well, they're still concealed. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Would I need a firepower check either way?
The bigger issue is
they're out there.
attempting to dig in counts as moving, which means they can't fire over each other.
Oh, okay. So I'd only have one guy
So you'd have
shooting.
one dude shooting
So
that
I may
way.
as well shoot at the building and just see what happens.
Yeah, see if you can make sure they stay pinned.
In which case the bazooka might be different because it's got a higher firepower.
It does.
So let's roll the bazooka, see if he hits. No, of course
Nope.
not. And then we'll have 4 other shots against the building. 1 hit.
2? You got a 4 and a 6?
Oh, they're 4 hits? No, they're concealed.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So 1 hit.
There we go, saved.
Okay. So then on the other side, we've got bazooka and some M10s to shoot against your.
Pour 2 T26s.
Let's shoot a bazooka because why not? He did move because he dug in. He did succeed.
Yep,
in
yeah.
digging in.
So that will not do it.
And so then the Shermans. Let's see.
You should have 2, 4, 8 shots.
Yep, they've got 8 shots, hitting on 5s.
4s, 5s because of stabilizers.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
It's 3
That's
hits.
3. So roll 2 on one and then 1 on the other. So 2 on the non-command for firepower because I can't save it. Yeah.
He's dead.
And dead.
He's dead.
There we go. T26s have done everything and anything they could. Survived longer than most, but they have met their untimely end.
Longer than they should.
Yeah.
And other than that, we've got the
Aircraft.
Warhawks.
Yep.
So I figure I'm going to try to put a bomb on that building and see if I can do some damage.
So it's going to be a 5 because it's tall terrain.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Their skill is a 5.
5,
I
so
guess
it's a
it would've been
6. It'd be a
Wow.
6.
I probably shouldn't have done that then.
3 attempts,
Well, I could either do that or take 6 shots with 50 cals.
which is a 5 up for firepower.
Yeah, I think I feel more confident in that than I do trying to.
Yeah, I mean,
6.
really, a pinning is probably killing is obviously ideal, but
Well, is pinning going to make a difference though?
it's going to keep me from coming out and assaulting your infantry right there or shooting the crap out of you.
Well, provided you don't pass the test to him.
Well, yeah.
Which you only need a 3 to pass. Though you have been failing it.
I have,
Um,
and I moved them up and out of away from my command right there. So
Yeah. Just thinking, man, if I could hit it with a bomb, that 2-up firepower would be really nice. But what are the odds? Ranging in on a 6?
3 attempts.
3 attempts? Yeah, well, you know what the hell, let's do it.
You gotta be kidding me.
All right. So I think that's going to hit everybody in the building, correct?
Just quit talking about it and do apparently, because geez, first attempt.
Yeah, it'll hit everybody in there.
Yep. Should be what, 5 dudes in there?
1,
5 or
2, 3,
6?
4, 5, 6, I think.
6 guys. Yeah.
No, it's 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to roll to hit him still?
Yeah. So still roll the hits, which is gonna be 4s.
Okay. Just want me to roll them all at one time?
Yeah, because they're all the same.
So that's 3.
Okay. Yeah, that was basically a
It
2.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
So 1's dead.
One's dead,
And-
and they're pinned.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's about all I could have hoped for.
All right, so we'll put a pin on them. That is the end of your turn for bottom of 5.
Yeah, except that I'm gonna need a last man standing check over there again, but that'll be next turn.
Yep, that happens at the beginning. So
So there's no assault.
you finally cleaned up over here, which means now you can basically start pushing all this stuff over, which is going to be a problem. Yeah, and this side's doing pretty good for you. So, all right, we're going to go to turn 6 and play out turn 6. I know this game kind of keeps going until one of the objectives are met.
We're whittling it down though.
Yeah,
so
we'll
I
play
think-
another turn or so, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay. Top of turn 6. I have some unpinning to do. These knuckleheads better do it. So the guys in the hey, they finally unpin in the rubble, and the guys in the church unpin on a 3 as well because they are fearless. All right, that is useful. Okay, movement's getting quick and simple as we start to whittle down. These guys have pushed up. My command behind the church have moved up to try to help a little bit, and that has been it for movement. So we're going to go right to the important stuff.
And I realized I should have last turn tried to assault the building with these guys. And
Yeah.
I didn't even think of it until now. But
I was pinned, so if he would have pushed and assaulted, he may have knocked those guys off and taken a church again, which given him bulletproof cover. But now he's in the open, and with any luck, I'm going to hurt him. So 4 guys here, 1, 2, 3, 4, shooting at you right there, needing 3s. That is going to be 3 hits.
Okay. I guess we got to put 1 on each except the command. So we'll do bazooka, good. Light machine gun, good. And the infantry,
Got to stop putting a tray by the edge of the table.
good. All right.
But that's 3 hits so far.
Yeah.
I don't want you to actually die all the way because I want to be able to assault you, and if you're dead, I can't assault you.
Because that's worked so well for you.
It's going to happen eventually, okay?
It probably will.
All right, what do I have in the building there? I got the 3, 4 dudes in there that are going to shoot out as well.
I think you had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you got 4.
4, yeah, because
Right, I
you
got
killed
one.
one.
Yeah, bombed him.
Bombed it away. So 4 on you guys out there needing 3s. That is 3 hits. Sweet,
Okay.
which means you won't die all the way.
Now I'm pinned.
Now you're pinned, which is the
All right.
important part.
We'll do the bazooka, light machine gun.
Come on, there it is.
And the other guy.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. Let's do. Down and no longer good spirits
That is helpful.
for you.
Yeah. Because now you got to get out 2 units out of there. But I got to get rid of them and have your tanks not roll within distance. So the only other thing is I have 145 over there. I think that is within range of this guy here. Can you?
Okay.
So I'm getting 2 shots.
20 inches?
Yeah, because it's 20 inches. I think that dude is out.
Yeah, that one's out. So you got 1.
1 guy with 2 shots.
Yep.
Which I may have cheated you last turn because I think I fired both of them. I didn't do any damage, but 2 shots, long range, concealed.
Yep.
3 needing 5. Nope, so nothing there. We did look. I have 175 there that can see down to
And the Shermans.
the Shermans.
So
right
long
there.
range, are they?
Yeah, check that concealment for me. I think you're
Well,
gonna get concealment.
If you're, it depends.
50% of it.
If you were to, if you're talking the closest guy, he's concealed. If you're talking the farthest guy, he's kind of blocked by the other Shermans that are still alive, if they count.
They do, yeah.
Okay, so you're definitely concealed. You can see
So
something.
3,
that's-
4 needing 5. 2 shots needing 5s. That is 1 hit.
Okay, and what's the anti-tank?
I don't even know. Big 12.
All
Big
right,
front armor's 10 on a Sherman.
6.
6. That's where I was getting for. Okay.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Possible bail. Nope. Golly.
All right.
Okay. What next? Artillery back there. Artillery is still ranged in on these guys. I'm going to keep attempting because it's repeat bombardment. Miss with both of them. That's cool. I'm actually going to attempt to move the mortar around since I have nothing else now to here. Try to get that M10 as well. Ranging in. First attempt is a fail. Second attempt is a hit. So do I hit the AT gun? No. Do I hit the M10? 3, 4 because the second attempt, yes.
Okay.
AT gun is hit, or not the AT gun, I'm sorry, the M10 is hit.
And the top armor on the M10 is 0.
I got
the
it.
top.
Yep, I'm at a 2 for AT. Oh, possible bail. Did they drop a tube down in it? I don't think that's a bail. Oh no, it's a 120. Yeah, so it is a 3+ for
All
firepower.
right, so all 3 of them are bailed.
So now it plays into like it did with my beef
Right, so I've
T42s,
gotta
where you'll
remount
get
something.
yeah, you'll get a chance to remount there. And so that is all of my shooting. We are going to assault.
Yep.
So let's line them up and see if your bazooka and commander can save themselves. Okay, so that poor guy is in trouble, but you do get 2 shots defensive to fire to kill anybody.
2 hits.
2 hits defensive, 3's up to save. Oh no, 1 guy eats it on the way in. Ping. All right, but I still have 3 against you. If I fail this thing again, the way I've been rolling assaults, the 5 will kill him.
You got him.
Thankfully. Okay,
right.
and now you can remotivate to see if you're bazooka, or you can just choose to fall back. But that gives me the objective.
You know, I think I may as well try to motivate to hit because what else?
Yeah, and what else is he going to do? So never
Nope,
mind.
he failed. So he goes back, and where does he go back? It's full.
Yep, you can make full movement, and then I'm going to move 4 inches. So you want to get.
I'm just going to move into the building
Yeah.
or ruin.
Ruins. Yeah. Okay, so now it's going to become a fight to the last there.
Yep.
That is it for me. So we're going to go to bottom of 6.
Okay.
Goes to you. Do you have...
I've got to try to motivate.
Yeah, you got some stuff to do over here.
Yeah, so that 37, he's good. He's going to...
Does he pass his last stand now is the question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
does.
does. Wow.
Jeez, he loves it.
All right, we got 3 M10s to remount. So
Yeah.
one over here, he's good. So now we're back to good spirits. Second one, no. Third one, no. So we got 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. And we got the mortars in the back. They're good.
They're good fun.
Hey, now that they have no target, they're good. And that was it. The bazooka, is he pinned?
He is, because, yeah. Yep.
'Cause
Yep,
he failed
yep, he failed combat and he fell back. So, did you... You can roll for him right now, though. Did you
Oh,
roll?
that's right. He's got it.
Yeah, because it's the start of your turn.
Although, would he become the commander?
He would, yeah. He's actually the command now.
Well, he fails.
Last stand. Never mind.
But I got to re-roll from the commander, right? But
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, he's gone.
So, yeah, that's... Well, with 1 guy left, what do you expect?
Yeah, they've done their job. They held that church for a long time.
They did, with very little help.
Okay.
Okay.
So, movement?
Yeah, we got to move.
Yep, we'll move and come back.
Turn 6, rolling for the plane.
We just got to do that. Yep, so plane comes in. Okay.
So, gotta figure out where he's gonna go. Feel like he's gonna have to, oh, you know what? Why doesn't he hit the HQ sitting out here?
Yeah, there
So
we go.
we'll do some machine guns against that. So we moved up the Shermans. I had to do a dash to get within the objective.
Yeah, he tried to blitz, failed to blitz, so the only way to get within 4 inches was to dash him.
But we did hop from building to building with the infantry, and the rest of the infantry's over there. So they're not in foxholes anymore, but they got within range to put some fire on those guys out in the open. And the planes came in. They're going to go over here. And we only remounted 1 of the 3 M10s, who is up here. I didn't move him yet. I probably should have. And I guess I still can.
Yeah, you can move him yet. We haven't gone to shooting phase.
And, you know, he doesn't like being shot at anymore. So I think he can just go right back here a little bit. Be out of range of being hit by any of those anti-tank guns.
Yep, wait for his buddies to
Wait for them to remount.
decide to play.
And that way he could still maybe get an HE shot against the building or one of those units out there.
Yep. Yeah, this
Oh wait,
is...
he has no HE. He can't do that.
So he can still... he can still fire against infantry. You just have to re-roll successful hits.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. All right, so let's roll 6 hits against the...
My poor command there.
Yeah. Let's go for that. Hey, that's not bad. It's 5 hits.
5 hits. 3 on the second in command. He's good.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
2 on the command. He's dead, but the other guy takes over.
Yeah. I was hoping to take out the command, but yeah, no such luck. All right, well, let's roll 1 moving shot against, we'll call it against, actually, you know, we'll call it against that commander who's hanging out there.
You're going to do actual main gun?
Yep.
Okay.
I have to. That's the only thing that's in range.
Yeah. So it's 4, it's 5 because of range?
And 6, no, it went down to move. Yeah,
So it's just 5?
No. I was hoping. All right, well, I can also put a mortar on something, and I guess the mortar can probably target him. Can it?
Yeah, because we're saying that's low level, and you
Why
can
don't
see
we
through.
actually start with the 37?
37 that's somehow still alive after all this.
He'll try to target that guy.
He should have 2 shots, right? Because he didn't move?
Sure, yes.
Needing 5s anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he would need 5s. We can... So did we say the mortar can see that or not?
Yeah, because we're just playing that as concealing rubble.
Okay.
So
let's see if the mortars can range in on him.
First attempt?
I think probably no.
Second attempt?
No. Is that a yes?
It's your third attempt. Well, let's see. It's you need your skill is a 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's touching tall terrain 6.
Oh, okay.
I knew there was a reason. I just couldn't. I had to talk it out there.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so the Shermans cannot shoot because they have a dash, but we have all the infantry over there who can. They move. There's a light machine gun down here. They've got shots out those windows in the front. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots plus a bazooka.
Plus a bazooka. Bazooka's what, 8-inch range? So
Yes.
bazooka's out.
Okay. 8 shots hitting on 4s. And that's 4 more hits. Or that's only 4.
That's 4, yeah.
Right. And yeah.
So 1 on each. So guy front left, dead. Guy center or front right, good. Back right, dead. Command. Dead, jeez.
Ooh, down to 1. That was important. All right, so that is it for my shooting. I'm gonna assault that guy with my tanks if I can.
Okay.
So I just need 4 rolls.
So I'm gonna defensive fire. Oh wait,
yeah.
I can't because I don't have anything that can do anything within it. So basically, you would be able to get,
3.
Yeah, you'd get 3 dudes that roll in to try to roll over me.
Okay. And
Straight skill.
skill check is going to be 5s. Give me 1.
Oh, look at that, he's dead. So that squad is wiped. And you can consolidate 4 inches.
And I guess there's probably not much reason to do anything more than about something like that. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do is go in about there. Good.
Okay, so
And
that was the end of 6.
yeah,
Knew that was coming, had to happen, so is what it is. We're gonna check some things here because technically we continue to keep playing, but we're gonna see if it's worth it. Let's look at a few things. We'll be right back. Okay, so we were just discussing some stuff off camera. That is the end of turn 6. Technically, I have guys within 16 inches. Technically, he's contesting me, so right now it's still a draw. However, we were talking about future turns of what exactly can happen. And what I wanted to really look at, which killed me, is, and he didn't realize he was doing this, which is even better, he is literally like 1/8 of an inch outside of 4 inches. I have the close defense card, which means if he was within 4 inches, I could assault him. He would not get defensive fire. And I have anti-tank 3 with firepower 1 against those armor. I can maybe probably try to scare him and chase him off with that close defense card. But he's outside of 4 inches, so it can't. So we were just discussing future turns. I have to get that armor off to win. And even if I would somehow miraculously sneak a charge or move my AT guns 5 turns over to get over here to start firing at him, he's going to have other stuff in. Technically, he wouldn't win because I have stuff within 16 inches and I can just keep dumping stuff into the meat grinder. But I feel safe calling this right now. I don't know about you, Matt. I mean, I feel safe calling this as a victory for you, to be perfectly honest.
considering that it's 3:30 in the afternoon and we've been playing this for like over 4 hours now.
Yeah.
I think we kind of have to call it to get back to our normal life.
Yeah, and again, I think so. The problem with Flames War scenarios, not so much a problem, but there's no you only play this amount of turns. You keep going until one of the objectives are met, which just means I'm just going to keep slowly filtering stuff in the meat grinder. He's going to keep shooting it. We can play another 4 turns, but all that's going to do is I might kill a couple infantry with artillery if I get lucky with a shot. Not going to do anything against the armor. He's going to get stuff up and dig in. We're going to sit here and play until 8 o'clock tonight.
Or alternately, I'm going to bring up my remaining infantry unit, and they're going to either do something good or get mowed down. I don't know which.
Right.
And he's got enough artillery back here and machine guns that he could potentially do something nasty to my stuff. But it's so up in the air as to what might happen.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more of a draw, but I probably have a little bit of the advantage right now But it all depends on how long this plays out and how the dice rolls go.
Yeah, and really what I was just looking is you've killed one of my infantry platoons. My last command is going to die behind that church if I don't get him within the church. You have to kill the machine guns and those 45s, basically everything in that field there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's well, it's another close match. We have quite a few in this game.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, so we will, let us clean a couple things up and we'll just kind of talk end game and what our thoughts are on this here in a minute. But just want to call it right there and go from there. All right, and there we go. There's the first first game of Flames of War played in a while on camera.
Yeah.
Probably not the best way to do it. I'm going to start off with, again, I know there was mistakes made. We don't claim to be an expert. If you guys are, please let us know down in the comments. Again, really loosey-goosey with some of the buildings and some of the things. And again, we play very relaxed. Not tournament ready, so that's where we're at with it.
And we don't play often enough to remember all the rules.
Yeah, and then we're mixing them with other editions and other game systems and everything. So, but we want to give you an idea. Again, I love Flames of War. It was the game that got me into tabletop way back when, and I can tell a whole story on that, but I don't want to bore you. But I really enjoy the game, so we wanted to get it on camera. It was one that we always talk about playing. So, to the actual game. Yeah.
It was a good scenario because even though we both chose defender, Justin wound up being the attacker and I was the defender. You can't just sit back and just defend an objective because the objectives are not in the defender's zone at the beginning. So you've got to actually move onto the objective to defend it, which even as infantry is kind of tricky because you're out in the open when you're doing that. So I think I made a few mistakes. I could have dashed earlier in and gotten a little bit farther, but on the whole, I don't know. It's hard to think about what I could have done differently.
I think that one's trickier for the defender, for the simple fact that the attacker, I have a very easy objective. I need to push in and get to the objective zones. Yeah, they don't come active until turn 6, but if I can get there and dig in, I'm good. Whereas you have coming in from two different sides, you got to move to the objectives while also leaving a force to slow me.
Yeah.
While you also have to have reserves, and I only had to put one unit in reserve.
I didn't feel much like a defender in this one.
Yeah, it was more of a mad dash for it.
And it's also tricky when your reserves come in away from the objective, whereas yours came in the quarter the objectives were in.
Yeah.
Mine did not. Mine came in other corners where I had to move in towards the objectives.
Yeah.
That was a little tricky, but it also allowed me to come in behind some of your units.
That did help
And scare
reinforce
them.
them, and I mean, really, the fact that my pioneers just completely biffed the job of getting in there and flamethrowing you and taking that objective.
And I actually think if you had taken more infantry and fewer anti-tank guns or artillery, you probably would have had a better chance of getting up there because you would have had more units piling in against mine.
Yep.
And I think my aircraft didn't do great in this one, but they weren't that expensive either.
No, and they came in 50% of the time, more than 50%. They only didn't come in the first 2 turns,
Yeah, I think so.
which is actually pretty good for aircraft.
And the bombs actually hit when I dropped them.
Yeah, and on the church. Hope you feel bad about that.
But aircraft, I feel like they should still be more effective than they are. And I think that's always been an issue with Flames, that aircraft are never really that effective.
Yeah.
But
More of a nuisance than anything.
They're still fun.
You're trying, and it didn't work for me, but you usually trying to, because I didn't have anything to do it, usually trying to bait your opponent to fire off a bunch of defensive AA so then they can't do anything next turn.
Right, yeah.
And I had no defensive AA, so just bring the bombs. But yeah, that was a really fun scenario. Matt and I both enjoy infantry in that game system, most game systems, as we talked off camera.
Pretty much.
So I know you usually see a lot of armor on armor with Flames of War. We really enjoy infantry, so that's why we throw that much on the table, which always makes for interesting games. And that one was interesting for me because my BT-42s and T-26 lasted longer than most things, but that's only because your stuff didn't come in until like turn 4. That could kill them.
And that was another issue, that it took so long for me to get reserves on the table.
Yeah.
I feel like that might have had a bigger impact if they came in earlier.
I think I let your initial pre-planned bombardment scared me a little more than it should have, and because then I had to move that infantry around to the flank, which was always my goal, was to kind of feint on the right and then push just straight into the church. It just happened, I turned too late and my forces were already too spread out. If it could have happened, if I could have pushed them a turn earlier, we could have been fighting over the church a turn sooner. But all in all, it was a great game. Thank you. Obviously the obligatory like, subscribe, all that stuff, comment, which is what drives our content, lets us know what's going on. I think we hope the goal is to put some more Flames of War on the camera.
We'll see. We got so many games to play.
I know. That's why I'm trying to focus to a couple at a time.
It's hard to find the time.
I want my Italians on the table, so I might do that, because that's just a bunch of armor and easy 8s.
Yeah.
Well, not easy 8s, 88s. Sorry, 88s.
Yeah, 88s.
Yeah. It's only 4 of them. 2 regular and 2 Lancias. So mobile 88s. But yeah, so
great, mobile 88s.
Mobile 88s.
All right.
They have stabilizer jacks. They can't fire in a turn, they move. It's fine. But yeah, thank you for watching. We know this is a long video. They always are. Let us know how you guys feel about, again, always Handycam versus Steadicam on a 6x4. It's a little harder. Handycam seems to work a little better. I'm trying to get better at remembering that I'm actually holding a camera and pointing where I need to point. So yeah, I appreciate it. Last final thoughts? Anything?
I'm hungry.
Hungry? I'm tired. Cigar and
Yeah,
scotch.
too.
Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, happy gaming.